Well, I don't care what
We weren't asking you, Ned.
Friday night stream lights hit, we locked in. No excuses, no delays. Lil Chad and Slender Dad, that duo moving different, set in the stage. Brahmabull in the cut, dropping wisdom like it's sacred text. Matches Mo bringing that chaos energy, leaving the whole place wrecked. Fandom singing every bar, the harmonies feel sanctified. Real ones in the building, whole room shouting, can't be denied. We rose from the dirt, no handouts, no cosigns, had to make our own name. Now the squad stay locked in tight, ascending art, we spark that fucking flame. Ascending art, we've been here since that very first spark. Every punchline hitting heavy, tearing old school style apart. Grab your snacks, get comfy, real for real, we play in every part. The stream a whole vibe, we elevate the fucking art. Culture casino might slide through, depending on the night. But best believe there's a guy called Imp, and that 70s rock fan keeping it lit, holding down the spot. No cap, we've been fucking ready since the very first part. Every punchline landing heavy, leave the old shit ripped apart. Grab your snacks, get comfortable, real for real, we play in every part. The stream a whole vibe, we elevate the fucking art.
Hello. What is with the emo look? Seriously, well, they don't know about
that's
the
a
Black
deep cut.
Parade. They don't know about the Black Parade.
Or the Panic at the Disco.
Usually that sets Slender off. He must be playing on Discord already.
I'm eating
he's
pizza.
playing.
Oh,
I'm playing
we-
Subnautica too.
You expected him to put down Subnautica.
look
on
at
launch
your
day?
fans, over here, Mad. Look, I love this song. I want
Yep.
the radio edit. I mean, Eric Myers is willing
Well-
to probably buy the single.
Here's the thing, though. The reason why I don't have a radio edit is because I'm not fucking radio edited. Nor are you three.
Okay,
Mad, who is by all means avoiding me being able to send him a contribution to his trip, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, do you have this mobile
I had
money
to set up my
transfer app?
Venmo.
He's
I'd
like,
set it
no.
up.
And then I'm like,
I
what
set
about
up my
these other
Venmo.
ones? All right.
What,
Well,
Venmo,
send me.
Zelle, none of them?
Yeah. Yeah, Zell's what I wanted to use, but he was like, what is that? I got it was a good comeback, though. You want to tell him what
What did I say?
You were like, no, I went to the doctor. It all got cleared up.
No, I think I said the penicillin should have killed it.
The penicillin should have killed it. It was good. But no.
But I got to get back to Brahma too. So to your text,
Yeah.
you drunk
Last
fuck.
night?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just woke up, guys.
I know.
Okay.
By the way, since you just woke up, I'm not usually a drama channel, but I want to give you a live shot of the quartering trying to
Yo, sinkhole.
get out of the trouble he's doing.
Wait,
It's
is this
just-
what the oranges are for?
No, I still don't know what the
you could
oranges
fill
are
up the
about.
sinkhole with the oranges, and maybe
Yeah.
they could do something then.
That's
That
about
is a
it.
hell of a sinkhole.
Right?
Yeah, that is, by the way, that's Long Island. Apparently, they were doing like sewer work a quarter mile away, and they think that's what caused this.
Y'all hear?
sinkhole.
Yeah, y'all hear that New Jersey accent start to come through on Chad?
Long Island. But all right, so again, not normally drama, but this shit broke just like in the last couple hours, where the Kino Casino guys have effectively confirmed that Quartering was the one taking down their channels because
Yeah.
they filed an appeal. Their editor who ran the clip channel is, I guess, lives in Europe. So for people who don't know, Europe has a whole different set of laws that regulate social media. And so
Yes, they do.
they were able to fast track the shit out of it. And So when they filed the legal paperwork over there, all of a sudden both of the cases against their channels just were suddenly moved out of the regular case manager level to the upper echelon, which means that they were both with the same case manager, which means that case manager was the one the quartering was bragging about having on speed dial to nuke channels if he wanted.
By the way, you want me to explain the oranges to you?
What is the whole orange thing all
Okay.
about?
I don't know the orange thing.
So
Yeah.
what the quartering was doing, he was paying a dude $4,000 a month, $4,000 a month to find shorts that he can steal, put a short an intro at the beginning of it, like, "Oh, Chad, this is a crazy thing I found. Tell me what you think in the comments below." On one of them, the short was somebody cooking with oranges or whatever, right? And he goes, "What are the oranges for?" In his intro.
It's
okay.
a wok that is filled
Cooking?
with oranges that she then puts like a pig on or a pork loin on.
Yeah.
And
And so
all
it gets
his transformative. So it's all from TikTok is where he's pulling him from.
Yeah.
And probably Facebook. But all he is doing to transform it is saying, "But what are the oranges for?"
Yep, at the beginning,
And then
and
he
then let
just
the
plays their whole short.
clip in full.
Yeah.
He's all right.
That would be
I've had
called
opinions.
theft.
Me and Slender have felt for a long time that regardless, I don't like to try to ever kick anyone off YouTube, whatever. That's not my thing. But he's definitely a douchebag.
I don't like him. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I have no respect. Like, there's one thing for somebody like Alyssa Clips, which is a channel that takes people who stream for 4 or 5 hours at a GD time, and she clips out like 4 or 5 minute segments.
Yeah, I actually need her to just do that
Yeah.
for me as an editor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas, as opposed to like Mad was just saying, as opposed to the quartering, who was just like, "What is this video?" And then he just proceeds to roll the entire person's video.
yeah. I have a huge issue with it because I mean, y'all know whenever we're emads a video, man, that's hard to get used to saying. I'm constantly feel if it goes too long, I start to feel that itch to pause it, even if I don't have anything to say. That's also why I don't like doing videos I agree with, because I feel like I'm not going to add anything if I'm just going true. Chad, he's mogging him.
I mean,
He
that's
got
why
mogged.
I don't like reacting to a Charlie Kirk debate or something.
Exactly.
Oh
He's
yeah,
gonna say the things that I would expect him to say, so there's no point in me trying to react to it.
by the way, there is one piece of content that Mad can play and never have to worry about, and that is Reddit moderator videos, because that one is guaranteed to have a pause every
Oh my
2
God.
minutes.
Are you
for
talking about
something.
Brian? My
Yes.
boy?
Yep.
Bro, that dude just I can't wait to his next video, man. I'm so excited. And I got Oatmeal Joey too. Oh, I didn't show
Oatmeal Joey? What the?
I can't show you out here. Yeah, he was singing Jesus Freak by DC Talk a cappella, and it went about as well as you think it did.
Oh, that guy. You showed
Yeah,
me
now
this
you know
guy
the
the
guy.
other day.
Yeah,
It took
yeah.
me a minute.
Yeah. Last night, the guy that I was talking about in your chat, Mad, that you made me watch like 6 videos of, was that guy who was trying to run for office in like California or whatever. That was just way out there.
Who?
Had all the crazy alien takes and was running for some office or had run for some office, and he thought
I don't
that
know.
the CIA is after him.
Oh, that guy? Oh,
Yeah.
the one that his mom had to rescue him. He's running for something in
Yes.
California. Oh my God,
I
that's
think
awesome.
so. I thought that was part of the lore you told me, but that's who I was talking about last night. That during the bro over, that was the guy that you made me watch like 6 of his freaking videos.
Yeah.
I still find
Yeah.
it hilarious that you guys seriously call it the bro over.
Well, bro
What,
over
yeah. What
2's
else would we
coming.
call it?
I don't know. Something more heterosexual or adult.
I think
Somebody
bro
who
over
literally
2
calls himself
Boogaloo.
Brotorius?
Bro over 2 electric boogaloo.
Yeah. That's
All
coming
right.
up soon.
I did have another little clip because I thought that, speaking of I see in the chat talking people about the mogging thing. Somebody, this is the Gina Carano, Ronda Rousey, like kind of walk up that they do at the pre-fight press conference.
She lost her whole ass.
She lost
She
over
lost
100 pounds.
pounds.
I know, but she lost her whole ass.
Well, I mean, that's what. Do you remember what she looked like when she used to fight? That's what she looked like.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say is, she did still retain. Someone had put on X she's still Milky Mogged Ronda
boy.
Rousey.
Yeah.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that clip of Caitlyn, not Caitlyn Jenner. Why do I always call her that? The basketball player.
Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark.
You see the video where some chick, I don't know if she was on the same team. She may have been on the other team. Is there in a pink dress and like she's on the red carpet, and here comes Caitlyn. What's her first name?
Clark.
Caitlin
Clark comes by and gets sweats, ready to go fucking ball out on this hoe. And just like just
Probably
walks
the chick
into
that's
her,
on her
her
team.
front.
That's the supermodel, the Instagram
Oh,
model.
one could be. It was just funny. I was like, I appreciate that, even though. It's
By
a
the
chick.
way, do you know what the WNBA did this year? And I think it's going to be hilarious. The number one pick for the Dallas Wings, I guess is their team. They got Paige. They got a girl named Paige Buchers last year. She was she's like a white point guard. She was the anti Caitlin Clark because she's lesbian. So the WNBA liked her. They drafted her girlfriend as their number one pick.
Yeah,
Genius move.
we've talked about this.
Yeah, they played on the same team. It's just going to be such a terrible, terrible
No,
situation.
I don't think so because, like what she came out and talked about it when it all blew up. She goes, "Look, you think this is something new? You think this is the first time people have been dating on these teams? It's been happening since the beginning of the WNBA. This isn't new."
No, I just think it'll be hilarious when one of them can't play in the game because
But Matt, like
there was
Dallas
too
already,
much domestic violence at the house the night before. and one
the
of
season
them's
the
injured.
season before they drafted Buchers, one of the reasons they were so bad to get the number one pick was because they had a couple that was on their team and it went south when they broke up and it just destroyed team chemistry.
Oh, well, I
Is there
mean,
team
by the way,
chemistry in the WNBA?
this is when they sync. This is the most anyone has talked about WNBA in a long time.
Since the dildos,
Fair.
somebody just set off a firework. My dogs did not care for that.
Was it
That
you?
or somebody hit my car again. It was about the same sound.
Well, maybe this time they'll have insurance.
Yeah.
Davina's telling Slender that Subnautica 2 looks nice.
It does look nice.
So, by the way, I guess this one's going to be on Netflix, this fight with Carano and Rousey.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
What's the undercard, Matt? Is there anything good?
I haven't heard anything about the undercard.
I mean, because
There's
I'm
an
going to be honest.
undercard for that?
Well, Rousey, Carano, they're both like 20 years past being relevant fighters.
I mean, so was Mike Tyson, but he still got that bag.
He also had
Yeah,
an
look,
undercard.
that was so fucking sad, bro, to see it go down like that.
It really was.
I did not care
I mean,
for that at
he
all.
got paid though. I know that Matt Slender says that, but it was a terrible fight. Who was it? Because
Mike
Paul
Tyson.
just retired officially from boxing. by
Had
the way.
to. Joshua Jackson put that shit on him.
Yeah.
from
No, not
from Home
Jackson.
Improvement.
No. And he wasn't in Home Improvement. He was in
It was in Dawson's Creek. wasn't it?
Dawson's Creek, yeah. Joshua and what's his name? What's the boxer's name?
I don't know.
No idea.
It doesn't matter. No one cares about him now.
Doesn't matter. None of this
I guess
matters.
Eric's saying over under on Carano Rousey is only 1.5 rounds. I mean, these MMA
both
fights
gonna
are
be
usually
gassed
only
after the
3 or
first one.
5 rounds anyway. Usually, right?
Yeah, 3 for non-championship. 3 3-minute rounds, 5 5-minute rounds.
I think it's. I mean, it's on Netflix. If it's no added cost to you because you have Netflix, that's fine. I 100% would never ever pay for
That's why it's on Netflix.
for that.
I will say this though, I watched Beast, which is an MMA movie. I don't know who the fucking lead was actually. I know the lesser Hemsworth is in it for a little bit, and Kurt Russell. Nope, Russell Crowe. And all right, the movie was good, very formulaic, very predictable. If you've seen a Rocky, any fighting movie like that, you know what's gonna happen, what's happening. But I will say, the actual fucking depiction of MMA was the best I've seen, period, in any movie. Better than Warrior. It
Better than
legit
Warrior?
looked fucking good.
Because that was the one. I mean, that's my Warrior is my top MMA movie.
This one, better. As far as the
That
fighting.
surprisingly, that one and Here Comes the Boom.
Yeah, Here Comes the Boom is really good too. So the thing about the fighting in this, it's both grounded in reality of what MMA is, but it's also has more flair to it as well. Like the amount that they're getting punched, the amount they're kicking, but all the transitions on the ground, all of it looks fucking phenomenal. No cap.
Well, based on who's in it, I'm wondering if it was former, people that had trained in MMA before
Had to be.
becoming actors. Because
Yeah. Oh no, the lead
outside
actor.
of Russell Crowe, these guys are not people.
No, the lead actor has to be some type of fighter because he has the wrestler ears.
Cauliflower ear.
Yeah.
And you're talking about the really unknown Hemsworth, Luke.
Mm-hmm. From Lone Wolf.
And he's been in the Thor movies too, playing the actor who plays Thor in the theater troupe.
Oh, I thought that was the other brother. I thought
That's
that was
Luke Hemsworth.
Yeah,
There's Luke, Liam, and Chris.
this is Luke in this.
Luke is the one who was also
Luke
in
is in this
Westworld. Yeah.
Luke is also the one who didn't stick his dick in crazy Miley Cyrus.
Well, that's two.
I don't think Chris Hemsworth did either.
Yeah, he never did.
We don't know. She comes in like
Miley Cyrus is like the opposite of the toothpaste commercials. Like 2 out of 3 Hemsworth do not recommend Miley Cyrus.
So what are we talking about tonight?
So we got a couple things. I know that. So it was brought up in chat. So I'm going to bring this in real
I've
quick.
got to stop watching back here because all I'm doing is watching him play games rather than paying attention to what we're talking about.
Oh, I
So
didn't notice
Ryan
what he was
Cohen,
doing.
who is the CEO of GameStop, was very upset that eBay rejected, and not just rejected, like outright ridiculed his offer, saying it was unserious, not real, basically that it was junk.
I mean, we are talking about GameStop. When was the last time anything they did was serious?
Yeah, that's. I think that's what
Is
eBay's
eBay
point
still
is.
serious though.
I mean, I think eBay still. So here's what I think is interesting. If eBay or any of these businesses were private companies at this point, they'd actually be rolling along and humming along very nicely. The problem is they're publicly traded.
Yep.
And when you're publicly traded, you have this fiduciary responsibility to these shareholders.
To
And-
fuck your customers.
yeah,
That's
to fuck
what it
your
is.
Customers. Whereas if you're a private company, you can be perfectly happy with like making $1 billion in profit every year and just not having to, F people over to do it. Is Steam publicly traded or is it private?
No, it's privately owned.
Yep, and that's the reason why it's still good
Yes.
for the most part. We're going to talk about Slender sent me some stuff about the Steam controller and people getting hands on with it, but I think this is an interesting example of competing interests where the eBay people are smart enough to know that it's a joke and they can't be associated. Like, we can't be associated with your meme stock. It's not a good look. Please back the fuck
Go
up.
away. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, which is why we're happy Bruce Wayne kept Wayne Enterprises private in Batman Begins. That was one of my favorite parts at the end of that Knowing Finance when he's like, it involves shell companies and this and that. It's a lot of stuff you wouldn't understand. I don't know, and I'm actually pretty happy because although having a physical brick and mortar location to actually do eBay returns wouldn't be the worst thing. But
Is it something that's absolutely necessary though? Like, not really,
Obviously
right?
not, because it's operated without that this whole time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of the thing.
It's kind of like how Amazon did just fine, but they also set up, I think, Kohl's. You can bring your
Kohl's.
returns to Kohl's, and they have a
Which
partnership with
is
Kohl's to do
highly
that.
convenient. My wife does it all the time. Because she'll order crap off of Amazon. It gets here, doesn't fit or isn't exactly what she thought, and she'll just go to Kohl's immediately. I think it's her excuse to go to Kohl's and buy clothes. So inconvenient for me, convenient for her, and a built-in excuse.
So that's who buys the clothes from Kohl's? No. See, like,
If I were doing the same racket, it would be so that I could get out and get another bottle of bourbon to add to the collection, not clothes. Because one of the good liquor stores is right next to the Kohl's.
Yeah, I know the one.
Yeah.
Bad Take Bojan is over here like, me too. Yeah, so I think this is going nowhere because it was a joke of an offer because a lot of what he was offering was stock trades. Like we're gonna buy out eBay by using the value of the
Stock that's
GameStop stock
artificially held up by
exactly,
Wall Street bets.
and they'd have to really devalue their stock to pull that off, even beyond where it's at. It's a bad idea. So the only thing worse would be, venture capital buying into these places and then running them into the ground like they've done with so many others. That's why we don't have Toys R Us.
Mm-hmm.
Was anybody else able to see Obsession? The new
Not aware that we were
movie?
I didn't
I
even
didn't know
know.
it was a thing.
considering it.
Yeah.
It's the only new movie that came out this week.
I've never heard of it. I saw
It's
Project
a-
Hail Mary.
Isn't it good?
It's fucking great.
You know why? Because Ryan Gosling is a national fucking treasure.
He is. We're giving back Ryan Reynolds and we're keeping him.
Yes, I would. I will do that. If this
I'll
was
take that
old
trade.
baseball card trades, I would
Right.
give them 27 Ryan Reynolds cards.
Yes.
For one Ryan Gosling.
Absolutely.
I've almost finished the book.
Andy Weir, the idea that he couldn't get a Star Trek show is ridiculous. He's clearly the most mainstream accessible science fiction creator on the planet right now. And
Yeah,
it's-
but he's also, in the book, he's got a lot of woke crap. There is much talk of climate change and, all the talking points.
but it has to be because the fucking sun is dying.
No,
I mean,
they're talking about the climate change that the leftists talk about, separate from what's happening to the sun.
Lame.
Well, they drop
care.
it all for the
Movie's great.
movie because the movie
I know.
doesn't care about that stuff at all. It says
I'm
we're
just
gonna.
telling you, Weir in his book does
little
have crap
Rocky.
like that in there. I
And
was
Rocky
glad
was
it was
awesome.
not in the movie at all.
That whole
Rocky
bit
was
where
great.
that whole bit where Rocky was like, where he's like, I need a break. I just need it. And he's like,
Yeah.
what do you need a break from?
Yeah.
What do you-
You can hear me?
Grace, who are you talking to?
Amaze.
Fist, what was this? Like, fist my bum? He's like,
Yeah, fist my bum.
Fist my bum.
You know Shredder was bawling her eyes out in this movie.
Oh, when he has to do the
Yeah.
rescue.
My
Oh.
daughter was like gross sobbing during the movie.
Well, what this reminds me is that the purpose of CGI is not to replace physical things; it's to enhance it.
Enhance.
Like the Rocky stuff was an animatronic puppet,
Yeah.
and it plays so much better because you can tell there's a physical presence there
Absolutely.
than it does with the CGI. Like the reason original Jurassic Park still holds up so well is it was animatronics and they used CG to enhance
Smooth it.
Yeah.
to smooth it, to make the movements better. It's and that is, they need to like realize that that's their sweet spot. Like you don't need to like go full CGI and because if they had done full CGI and Gosling was just, playing off nothing there, I still think he could have done it because he's a great actor. But I don't think it would have been as good a performance, like when he's doing the emotional stuff. When this movie came out like 3 months ago, whatever. When he's rescuing him, and willing him back to life, like that whole
went
thing.
back for him.
Yeah, it's like it's so good. I mean, and I like that the digital. By the way they've done the digital copy, you can see where it goes from letterbox to when it's an IMAX filtered movie, where it goes full screen on your widescreen television. It's a nice, impactful moment when you see the transition. So I was highly recommending it when it came out. I'm glad Mad saw it because I knew he would appreciate Gosling. I mean, we're in the fan club.
I wanted to hate him for so long, but I can't do it.
That's the thing. He does even a movie like Crazy Stupid Love, which is just like a low rent kind of romantic comedy. He brings so much charisma to it. You just can't even you can't hate him. You can't dislike him. And I know me and you both have been championing The Nice Guys forever.
Fucking phenomenal.
And so many people haven't seen that movie when it's so fucking good. It's so good.
Did you hear his scream that he does at the beginning? Is close to the beginning, but he does the same kind of high pitched scream.
Yeah, the like womanly scream.
Yeah,
like when he's waking up and he's like ah. Oh. Oh, it was good. I actually also liked the female director character and the his security guy.
Strat?
love Carl.
Yeah,
Steve.
yeah.
No, Carl.
Carl is like, do I have an expense account, Carl? No, but I do.
Carl was great. Yeah, that movie is phenomenal.
It's like, who's paying for this? All of the countries, every one of them.
Strat is much more unlikable in the books, or in the book.
Who?
The director Strat,
Oh,
mean lady.
yeah.
Do they do it in the book? Is it also laid out non-linearly, where you get the twist that he was forcibly?
Haven't gotten that far yet, but yes, it's flashbacks to in between the past and what's currently happening with Rocky.
I thought it worked well.
There's a lot more inner monologue, which ends up in the movie being where he's making those videos,
The confessionals.
the diary. Yeah,
No,
Answer.
real world fans get it. It's confessionals.
Yeah, because we got to keep it real. No, Eric, you're thinking of The Bad Guys. That was based on a children's novel series that became an animated movie. The Nice Guys was with Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling. It is a Shane Black buddy cop movie, and it is
great.
so good. It's the last great thing Shane Black did. He's done a
maybe
couple
Russell
things since
Crowe.
then. No, Russell Crowe was fantastic in it. Like,
I didn't say he wasn't. I said that may be the last good thing that Russell.
He was
Crowe
good
did.
in Beast.
yeah, Russell Crowe is interesting because he's one of those guys where he's like a high-priced veteran sports athlete. He's still got the talent, and when he wants to, he can really do it. But most of the time, he's just lazy and just cashing the check. He's like late career Randy Moss.
I get that.
He definitely was taking some plays off. And Russell Crowe, you can see the movies where he's cashing a paycheck, and you can see the movies where he's really actually like, I'm intrigued by this script, I'm gonna try. Like in The Pope's Exorcist, when he commits to being a note perfect Italian accent. I mean, come on.
Yep. you can't just half-ass something like that.
Yeah. All right. So we got Slender saying he prefers the other guys. Eric agreeing that he was confusing it with the other. The Other Guys is also a great movie. Gators bitches better be wearing them. What was the thing that it was ballet, right? Where Mark Wahlberg was like, "You think I don't know how to do this?"
I'm a peacock. You got to let me fly.
He's like, what did you do? He's like, what? There was a little fairy guy down the end of the street, so I went and learned how to do all of
Yeah,
this
to make fun of him.
him. It's like that's his girlfriend was like, oh, that's really good. No, so anyway, so Obsession is a low budget horror movie
I can't
based
even
on
find it on IMDb.
it. I mean, it's based on a Clive Barker short story. So the idea is that this dude who's in the friend zone, it's like Big, right? He gets this this thing where it says if you break it in half, you can make a wish, kind of like it's supposed to be jokey, haha.
It's just a one where, like, they work together and they get together, and she turns out to be super clingy.
Well, no, he wishes her into being super clean. He wishes for her to love him.
Okay.
And it becomes the twisted, obsessive, never let you go love. And it's actually
Never
Wedding
gonna let you
Crashers
go.
sister.
no more like Swim Fan.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, and there's this really great segment. He actually calls the helpline on this thing, and he's like, "Well, what if? Will I know if it's real?" And he's like, "What's the guy on the other end is like? He's doing the perfect like nonchalant, I don't give a shit tech support guy kind of thing." And he's like, "What does it matter? You wished her to love you. She does. Okay, there you go." And he's like, "Well, what?" He's like, "There's no refunds. No, sorry." And he hangs up on him because it's a monkey's paw, right? It's a monkey's paw horror movie, but it's really well done. It's low budget. It's nothing super special, but when it swings around for streaming, if you like kind of the psychological sort of paranormal horror movie type movie, I would highly recommend. I enjoyed it. It's not as, by the way, Clive Barker, right? You were Hellraiser. It's not a Hellraiser / Lord of Illusion style one. It's just like the escalating tension and horror of this, and then it gets to the crescendo. So
How many people outside of maybe 3 of us on here have ever seen Lord of Illusions?
Lord of Illusion has a fan base.
I saw it.
It does have a fan base. I've seen it too.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. By the way, I did my homework, asshole. You may have noticed the Plex server was updated.
Yeah, I did.
Fine.
Thank you. Even though some of those I had already seen.
I added new ones that you may not have.
Yeah, I haven't been able to do good luck, good night, don't die.
Yeah, that one I think you'll actually really like. It's very abstract. But Cold Storage, did you watch that one?
I saw it already. Yeah, I liked
Yeah.
it.
I was about to say I think that one was pretty solid too.
Yeah, that was my recommendation.
Yeah. Now the other ones that I added, like Ready or Not 2, like I said, I think
Haven't seen that one yet.
You watch it and let me know what you think. I'm not gonna prejudge it for you since you weren't here when we talked about it. Oh yeah, Davina. She says I don't think Clive Barker's novels translate well into film. Clive Barker's a very interesting, like horror property guy. Was Into the Mouth of Madness Clive Barker?
Not sure.
I feel like it was.
It feels like you're typing right now to find
I
out.
was. I'm trying to look.
He might be.
Trying to figure out because it definitely had a Clive Barker feel. Also mixed with a little bit of H.P. Lovecraft. But the main ones that I know of Clive Barker, obviously the most famous is Hellraiser. It's the franchise he's known for mostly. Davina saying that one was Lovecraft, yeah. But I think Clive Barker is kind of borderline Lovecraftian in terms of just like he has ancient spirit kind of horror evil stuff. I've never read the actual original source material. I've only ever seen his adaptations. Was Clive Barker, didn't he direct Lord of Illusions? Wasn't that the one he actually was like, I'm gonna make it myself?
I see that he did the screenplay. I don't see anything about directing. Nope, it is directed by Clive Barker as well.
So, Lord of Illusions, because he wrote the screenplay and directed it, I would say is the most Clive Barker-y of Clive Barker movies.
I was born to murder the world.
What gets me is the look of the cult
butthole on his
leader.
forehead?
Yeah, it was such a weird look. But Famke Janssen, that was one of the best looks she's had on screen. It was right around Goldeneye. She was at her peak.
Yep.
It's, and then Scott Bakula does. I mean, I don't think I've seen Scott Bakula do a bad job in a movie. He's just a veteran actor. He knows what he's supposed to do. Yeah, don't be careful about getting Hellraiser mixed up with Hellboy. They're going to be very different movie experiences. Very different, especially the most recent one with the trans lead. Since he's playing it on there, I guess I'm going to jump into the Subnautica stuff. Slender, why don't you give a brief, little briefing about your experience with Subnautica real quick while I load up the story about it.
Which experience?
I mean, it's
talking
in
about the Subnautica controversy that went on
No,
last year?
I mean in the actual game. You're playing the early access.
Yeah.
So what's your initial thoughts on it?
So far, I mean, it feels like Subnautica, and I'm liking it, and everything wants to kill me, which is pretty par for the course for these. But yeah, I'm having fun. This game will give you thalassophobia.
Nice.
The first one, I mean, let me double check. Mind you, I played it originally on Xbox. I've got 250 hours in it on PC, and I've probably got 4 times that on Xbox because I played it there for so long. It was a great game. Probably one of the best. And if they stick to their roadmap, which we have no reason to believe they won't, because they did a great job with their roadmap, and they did the early access for the first Subnautica the same way. This is poised to surpass it. And
Nice.
it has co-op, so Smokey's somewhere around here.
Oh, do you have to do kind of like a server sync up to do it, or is it just easy?
I'm
peasy co-op?
hosting. I'm hosting, so we can save it, but it'll only be up while I'm hosting. I have not set up a dedicated server for this yet.
Okay, so it is one where you would set up a server so your friends could kind of work in the same environment.
Yeah, I think it's up to 4 people can play together.
Nice. And is base building just like the original is like a major component? Like what's the major gameplay loop kind of?
Yeah, you wanna build bases and you wanna continually upgrade your shit to go deeper. In the first one, you bailed out of your exploding ship on an escape pod and ended up on an ocean planet, similar to this one, but this one has also got a very different life so far. And then you're constantly trying to survive, upgrade, go deeper, and figure out a way off the planet. Because in the first one, spoiler alert if you haven't played it, even though it's like a very old game at this point, you end up on a planet with, I think it's called it's some kind of virus, and this alien race could not figure out how to cure the virus, so they put the whole planet under quarantine. So the whole reason your ship blew up at the beginning was because a giant laser that was enforcing quarantine shot your ship out of the atmosphere. And if you try to leave, it'll shoot you out of the atmosphere. So you have to cure yourself of the virus, disable the alien quarantine, and leave the planet. That's the whole goal. And you'll probably spend 20, 30 hours doing it.
All right? So real quick, just came right to mind. Iron Lung, was that the name of the game, or was it a different name for that movie?
Iron Lung is not related. Iron Lung's a different thing.
No, but I'm thinking there's a great opportunity for a crossover.
Oh, there could be. There could be. That'd be a big undertaking. I don't know how you do it with a blood ocean.
I feel like
I'd
there's
probably
some,
use some kind of red dye.
feel like there's some DLC content availability right there.
Could be.
All right. So with all that being said about the game, for people who've been, followers of our show, we've been talking about the legal controversy about its making, which was based on the studio Krafton having purchased the development sub studio for Subnautica 2, and then trying to F the creators out of their money.
Oh, well, they are the ones who will be effed.
How much is it retailing for right now?
$30. It's,
Well, yeah, it sold $60 million worth in 12 hours.
Yep. They in the first hour they cleared 1 million copies, and in 12 hours they cleared 2 million, and it's not even the weekend yet. So, I think they're looking at over 400,000 concurrent on Steam right now, over 600,000 concurrent across all platforms. Because you can get it at Steam, you can get it on the Epic Store, although I don't know why you would. And I think you can get it on Xbox, or it's coming to Xbox later. Not sure. No PlayStation, though, because they don't allow early access.
I'm guessing that the Krafton guys chat GPT how to write checks now.
Well, he's going to be writing a check. It's funny because you know what the some of the conversations and quoted conversations, the reason he did it?
Because he likes money. He wants more of it.
No, it's actually a South Korean culture thing. He felt like he made a bad deal, and he thought if he ended up having to pay out the bonus, he'd look like a pushover to his board.
And
I'm not
then
even
be
fucking kidding.
removed.
I'm not even fucking kidding. That's why he apparently tried to torpedo the early access and do a hostile takeover of the company. Was because he thought it'd make him look like a pushover if he made millions and millions of dollars.
You can't undersell in the Asian cultures the value of, their, I guess in the Western world, we call it like saving face, face. Like in the Asian, they just call it face in the Asian code. Like you have to maintain your upper hand. It reminds me of that Seinfeld episode when they were talking about breaking up. Who has the upper hand in breaking up? If you don't have hand, you're nothing. So
I guess so.
Well, he's definitely nothing now.
Yeah, this looked a lot worse, I think, than just looking like a pushover or like you made a bad deal. Even though I don't know how it's a bad deal. Like, you're still going to make a whole bunch of money, even if they make a whole bunch of money too.
I mean,
And you have the potential of making more money.
Well, that's
more
the crazy
games.
thing. He would have this deal only applied to Subnautica 2. You would still make money even with the bonus payouts.
Yeah,
And then in a
but
couple
not only
years-
did it only apply to Subnautica 2, but like you could have built a good, friendly working relationship with this organization. And then they could have come to you when they wanted to do Subnautica 3 or another game. Because, I mean, Unknown Worlds is they're building up quite a good reputation. But I don't think you're going to be doing business with them again for the next game. It's just not going to happen at this point. I don't think they're friends.
Yeah, that ship is most definitely sailed.
That's funny.
Oh, hey, Chad did do his homework.
Yeah. I mean, I think conservatively, based on initial sales and the reception and how things are going, I would imagine this is probably on pace for somewhere around 10 to 12 million minimum sales by the end of the year.
It's likely. Let's look it up. How many copies did the first Subnautica sell? First Subnautica sold over 5.2 million copies worldwide across PC, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 by January 2020. Across lifetime, the franchise has gone on to surpass 18.5 million units sold. So yeah, I mean, they alienated a golden goose in all likelihood.
Let's just see. 18 million at $30 a pop. Oh, $540 million
Yep.
in revenue.
Yep.
Now,
The real
assuming
question everybody wants to know is, can you be a sorcerer in this?
Yes, you can.
Excellent.
I don't know if that's true or not, but if that gets you in the game,
I'm already playing the other game that we just got back into.
Brahma's like, in the character creation, can I make giant bosoms?
that is
they're beyond
supposedly. Well, that particularly is probably not coming down the pike, but supposedly there will be more character customization. For now, you choose one of 4 pre-made template characters, but down the road, they're supposed to be introducing character customization. It's pretty, though.
So Davina giving us the education. Unknown Worlds was formed in May 2001 by Charlie Cleveland, began life as a group of developers responsible for the high-profile free mod of Half-Life called Natural Selection. I used to love all those free Half-Life mods you could get. They made, like, there was always so many different fun free versions to play. My favorite was Action Half-Life, where you would actually have bleed damage and you'd have to stop and, like, bandage up to keep from dying if you got shot. Just added, that was like a fairly new element for a first-person shooter competitively. Right. Otherwise, like, it was very different than what you were getting from Quake.
I don't know why. I watched a silly video today that made me kind of want to try Arma 3. That game looks ridiculous.
Arma, I think my son-in-law plays that with all of his military buds.
It's like, yeah, it's one of those ones where it's super realistic. There's no balance. It looked interesting.
Yeah, well, all the military guys seem to really enjoy it because that's 90% of what they play.
In one of the clips, it was just a bunch of guys looking at the sky, and somebody was like, "Is that an F-35?" And the other guy's like, "No, that can't be an F-35." And then they all blew up.
Great. Now we'll never know if it was an F-35.
I think it was an F-35.
I mean, it successfully completed a mission, so I doubt it's an F-35.
Harsh but fair. The
Maybe
F-22 is a farly superior aircraft.
Yeah. But, this is, if you make a jack of all trades, it's going to be the master of none. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's why we have different designators for different mission capabilities.
Which is crazy. What's really funny to me is I know, and they don't publicize it, there have been a not inconsequential number of tests where the F-18 Super Hornet trounces the F-35 in head-to-head, like, actual, dogfighting. But that's neither here nor there. Now, it's just a little funny aside. My son was asking me, like, because I was getting him a cheeseburger after Little League practice because he was hungry. He's like, what was your favorite, like, tie-in meal? Because he was looking at because Stranger Things is doing a Happy Meal with McDonald's now, which seems very stupid.
It's weird.
They have that new animated thing.
Yeah, the Demon Hunter K-pop or whatever. But and I was like, it's weird. I'm a weird person because I knew exactly what my favorite McDonald's tie-in one ever was. And it was bam. It was back when they did the Batman Forever ones. They don't show it on the screen, but that's where you could get those really cool little glass mugs that were actually etched glass, and that was included with this fucking, look at this meal. It was a supersized fry, a large Coke, the triple cheeseburger. The meal was $4.48.
All that needs is 2 hot and spicy McChickens to make it a nice little McGangbang. Best
Tina, I'm
sandwich.
gonna move on from that one because Tina is like the mini Beanie Babies was her favorite. Yeah, Eric, like any tie-in that actually had the glasses were. I still have those glasses. They actually still hold up fine.
Have you got the Star Wars ones?
We did. We had the old like, forget was it Burger King that had those ones?
Burger. Oh, it was Burger
Yeah.
King. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was Burger King.
I think it was for Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There was 6 of them, I think.
McDonald's monopoly stopped, Eric, because
it was rigged.
one guy was rigging it every single time
Yeah,
he did
he
it.
was for the mob
The
too.
guy who was responsible for not rigging it was rigging it.
Yep.
A great documentary, that, if you ever watch it.
Look, 448, and then once I looked it up,
And
I
now
was
it's like
like,
$13.49.
I was like, God damn it, your double cheeseburger costs almost as much as this whole meal.
Yeah, I remember for a $5 I used to be able to get the double quarter pounder meal supersized. I miss those days.
Or when they would do the quarter pounders 2 for $2.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
And that was when they still used the beef tallow with the fries.
yep.
And
Yeah.
My McDonald's near me when I was growing up would do on Tuesdays 49-cent cheeseburgers. Or it was like, we just go there and buy like $20 worth and put them in the freezer for the
Did you
week.
see McDonald's announce that they are getting rid of the self-serve soda machines in the stores?
Oh, I knew that was
Saw
coming.
that.
Now, here's the thing. I know some people are implying it's because of theft, which it is not. It is not theft that they're doing this for. It's because self-serve
I don't
soda
know. I've
machines-
watched a lot of body cam videos of people who decided they would rather go to
Walking in with
prison
a
than
milk jug and
admit that
filling
they
it.
weren't getting water at that store.
What I was going to say, well, that's not going to make you do a whole class-wide change. It's because they did the bean counter thing, and people are far less likely to refill their soda if they have to go up and wait at the counter.
Yeah, nobody wants to talk
Yeah.
to a person.
Yeah, so what they're going to
But
they're
there's not
cutting
going to be people.
There won't be people.
but they're going to cut down, but that cuts down the soda costs.
Yeah, but if the customers don't come in to buy the product, then it doesn't fucking matter, does it?
Well, there won't be any seating left in McDonald's within the next 5 to 10 years anyway.
I suppose that's true.
It'll all be curbside delivery and drive-through.
I mean, that's what Sonic does.
We've only got one Sonic left. We had like 7 of them closed down last year.
Bring back the dollar menu, you bastards. Yeah, there is nothing. There is nothing you can get at McDonald's for $1. I
Can't even
think, at
get
this
ketchup for $1.
No, their value menu is now the under $3
No.
menu.
You can. What's really crazy to me is that you can get any size soda for $1.49, which used to just be what the large cost. And there's silly people who will buy a small for that, and I'm like, just you're still losing money. They're still making money. Just get the large, even if you have to dump it out down the sink. Just make them.
It's only the size of the container that's different. If you're paying the
Yeah, I
same.
always get a large.
Yeah, Jim's saying we have ton of Sonics here. Yeah, I don't have that many around me. I think Sonics is an Oklahoma based, if I remember right. Is in Oklahoma the
Either
original?
Oklahoma or Texas.
Yeah.
One of the states where you don't really want to drink the water.
Because
What's wrong with Texas water?
Fracking.
It tastes dirty.
Because of the fracking.
No, this was long before fracking, but Texas and Oklahoma water tasted like crap.
I have my own water.
That's why everybody drinks either soda or tea of some kind down south. The water ain't that good. You can
Just taste
feel
your
the
own urine.
particulates in it.
Drink your own urine. It's sterile. It tastes good.
Do you ever watch that YouTube channel where it's the two British guys and they bring the American food to like the British school for them to try for the first time?
I've watched it.
It's really
I think
hilarious.
I've watched one where it was like biscuits and gravy, and the
Yeah,
kids are losing
yeah.
their freaking minds.
Yeah, there was another one where it was Chick-fil-A
Yeah.
and they bring them sweet tea, like Southern style sweet tea.
Oh, I
And
hate
these
this
British these British kids taste when they taste sweet tea, they're like, "What in the hell?" Like their face
It's
lights up
just
with
sugar.
joy. Yeah, Brahma, it's good. I don't know. I mean, I think we said the same thing.
There was no such thing as fast food in Scotland when I was growing up. It was fish and chips. That was it. You go to the chip shop. We didn't
I
have
love
fast
fish
food.
and chips. Fish and
And that
chips
was-
is great.
And it was beef tallow, of course. Nothing like
Yeah,
that.
that makes it
Whatever.
even better.
Yeah.
I mean, I
So-
don't know
I'm
if
in
you're still
Colorado.
alive.
We have like the best water in the country. So, yeah. And I was born in Oklahoma, so I have every right to complain about the water down there.
It's water, man. Just drink Pepsi or something.
Your water shouldn't feel like Pop Rocks.
Well, then you need to bring that.
That's why I have a whole filtration
you need
system.
that reverse osmosis filtration with some saltwater softener.
That's what your kidneys are for. Filtration.
Those little algae
filtering
pellets
something
and
else.
shit. You gotta put that whole thing together. Hit it with the UV light to kill all the bacteria.
My kidneys are already working overtime 70s. I can't tax them with water as well.
With water. Yes. Don't put water in your system. It's not natural. Is that
It's okay.
Subnautica 2, Slender?
Yes, it is.
Good.
Smokey's around here somewhere.
Are you enjoying
Brahma,
it?
is this week a
Yeah.
a bourbon and Borden week?
It is.
So you're gonna get to do your gloating, right?
Yep.
How you feeling about the goat taking on Vegas?
I think we sweep the rest of the way.
I think so.
Oh, you
Honestly,
think the
I
cup?
think we sweep the next two series.
I don't think you'll sweep the final. You might lose one,
Might.
maybe even two.
I don't think Carolina can run and gun with us.
You think Carolina's beaten most likely the Canadians?
Oh, probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the Canadians will take this series. I think Carolina and Colorado were destined to meet.
Eric seems to agree with you. Golden Knights
They
are going
are.
to get swept. It'd be interesting if the Canadians do end up in the championship against the Avalanche, because people who know the history of the Avalanche, it'd be the Quebec
The
Nordiques
Nordiques versus
versus Montreal. Yeah.
What is going to be interesting with the Carolina versus Colorado matchup, though, is both teams that got rid of Rantanen within the last 18 months are now would then be in the finals for the Stanley Cup.
You'll be kicking yourselves that you lost, you dropped a game to the Wild, though, because if you do think you're going to sweep the next two, you could have swept everything to the final,
Yeah.
to the Cup, and you've
Well,
dropped one to the Wild.
But we talked about it before the playoffs started. Round 2 is always going to be the hard round. You can go on Twitter. My prediction was 4-0, 4-2, 4-0, 4-0. So we're still ahead of that by one
Yeah,
game.
but imagine how much you'll be kicking
It'd be
yourselves.
cool to
if
do
you,
16 out of 16.
If you did only drop that one,
Mm-hmm.
it would be. However.
Historic.
Doesn't look like there's a lot standing in your way now.
I don't think so. But it's sports. Anything can happen.
Were the Avalanche the overall number 1 seed out of the West?
Oh,
yeah.
God, yeah.
Out of the NHL. They were the President's Trophy winner, so
Oh,
there
then
is
you're
the
gonna
whole
lose.
curse, but I think we'll be fine. We're one of the teams that has
All right.
actually shrugged off the curse in the past.
This is not financial advice, but people put your money on Carolina if they make it to the championship. The President's Cup winner is generally cursed when it comes to winning the Stanley Cup.
It's been won plenty of times by the President's Cup winner.
Not lately, though.
I think
Well, the good
it's
thing
only
about
been like 10 years since the last time.
the
Pittsburgh,
good
I
thing
believe.
is if you sweep the next two, it will shorten the season a bit.
Well, Pittsburgh, you got to take into account the that home cooking from the NHL for their boy. I mean,
Yeah, well, one of their two boys right now is McKinnon. So
McKinnon. You know what
And
McKinnon
McCarr.
didn't? You know what McKinnon didn't do?
win a gold medal.
Win a gold medal.
Neither did McCarr.
Because,
Brock
Slender.
Nelson did.
Yo,
Smokey is sending a message that we need quartz.
I'm
is his
gathering
message.
quartz right now.
Can you
Smokey
get Bride
would
of
just look
Slender
at the
into that
stream.
game to start mineral gathering?
She might be picking it up just to stick it to Krafton, so there is a good possibility once we get her new computer all set up.
Has
Still
she been
waiting on
playing
parts.
on your Conan game, or
No,
is it you? Okay.
it's me. I mean, I'm like
Well,
you,
were
man. I
logged in for
show
like
on.
72 straight hours. so-
Yeah, I show on a lot of the times, but I'm just sitting in a chair. Like,
Okay. I mean, I've been running around. I let you got way ahead of me on levels, but I took a side quest to become a sorcerer again. So
Well, you
secret,
gotta
that's,
watch it.
That's why I don't leave. I'll sit in the chair and I'll just set all my crafting stations to make hundreds and hundreds of items overnight. And I just get passive experience generation while I'm sitting in the chair.
I just go into the
King
crystal
Conan.
cave right next to you, Slender, and I cast that one thing that harvest all the minerals all at once.
Yeah.
And I get a level almost every single time I do it. I just have to wait for it to regenerate.
I go in there. That's like one of the only places to get what the fuck is it? It's the shit you need to make steel.
Iron?
It's every cave has the no, it's brimstone.
Brimstone, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is it also a good source of unpaid internships?
It is well, yeah. I mean, if you
Not
see
that
how many
one, because
unpaid
it's got-
interns I have.
It's got like imps in it, not
Oh, that
not
yeah,
humans.
not that one. You're talking about the one next to my base.
Yes, the one
That's
with
why I always see
all
you
the
running
crystal.
past. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and you see me go into the Lost City because that's where I farm.
Yeah, I own that place. You can tell because my base is built right next to it.
What I could not find in your freaking base was wherever you cook your food.
It's just right down on the bottom floor. I don't have like a chef station. I just have a cook fire.
Okay. I ran out of food and I was looking all over the freaking place for it. Never found it. Just spent 20 minutes in your base to then just go back to my base in 3 minutes and cook my own food and then go back to Lost City.
That's funny.
I hate
So-
trying to find my way around your bases. And I don't
Anyway.
think Matt has logged back in since that first day.
He hasn't.
It's almost like the last time we played.
I think he's pretending to be here tonight too.
I think so
Yep.
too.
I think we had to be right back.
He's probably smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only been 10 minutes, 12 minutes.
Where is it? Anyway, so Slender had another story he shared with me that I thought was interesting, which is about an allegedly indie game called Mixtape.
Oh, I'm sure
Jesus.
they've all heard about it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
been making the
Roland
rounds.
was gonna
Pile
make
of
comics play it. But I think they got enough super chats last night that he didn't
Pile
have
of
to.
steaming shite.
Slender, Davina asked, does Subnautica 2 have ray tracing?
Manta ray tracing.
Did you hear me,
Slender.
Slender?
I don't know. Probably.
It may be on the higher end graphic choices. Sometimes you don't look
Yeah,
at
I
that
didn't.
stuff.
I didn't mess with the graphics at all yet.
So-
I wanted to see what
Do you
they
have a
looked
card
like.
that can actually do ray tracing?
I have a 9070 XT.
Yeah, those numbers mean nothing to me because it's not NVIDIA.
It was the newest card that ATI Radeon released in January last year. So most likely, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so the AI answer from Google is yes, Subnautica 2 uses Lumen, Unreal Engine 5's dynamic software-based global illumination and reflection system, but it does not utilize dedicated hardware-based ray tracing. Because of this, it can be quite demanding on performance, though it includes upscaling like DLSS to help boost frame rates. If that helps answer your question.
That sounds good.
And I think, I mean, a lot of that stuff is, if it starts messing with your system, is usually customizable to lower or turn off to help improve operations. Now back to Mixscape. So IGM gave it a perfect score.
Yeah. Fucking 10
A
out of
10
10
out of
for
10.
that pile of shit.
Which is, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what games I would give a 10 out of 10 to, but just looking at this game's like screenshots.
Castlevania Symphony of the Night, I would give a 10 out of 10.
I'm trying to think of games. I just
Elden
can-
Ring, I would give a 10
can
out of 10.
constantly go back and replay.
Yeah, Elden Ring. There's a lot of NES games.
Mass Effect 2.
I mean, the original Legend of Zelda for as an
Legend of
NES
Zelda.
level game was a 10 out of 10.
I would give Legend of Zelda
Metroid,
Link to the
Kid
Past
Icarus.
a 10 out of 10. I don't know if I would give the first Legend of
Was
Zelda
that one
a 10 out of
Super
10.
Nintendo or just regular
Super Nintendo.
Yeah, that was the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
I think that is the peak of the Zelda franchise, personally.
Right, but we're not talking about the peak of the Zelda franchise. We're talking about when the games came out. Would it have been a 10 out of 10? I think.
No. I'm not even talking about when they came out. I'm talking about would I give it a 10 out of 10? And honestly, a lot of old games, I would no longer give them a 10 out of 10 because there's a better one in the franchise that I think surpasses.
You would have at the time.
So Jim
Yeah, would
here,
have, but not today.
So, fellas on the panel, let's hear. I'm sure you're going to be able to laugh when you see this one. Jim says, I'm playing Conan Exiles on a 2060. Needless to say, it's only playable on low settings. I definitely need an upgrade. Does anyone here want to let him know about...
Chad,
I
you
had
played.
to build Bride a new computer because when they decided to upgrade to Unreal Engine,
I don't think that's what Chad was going for. Chad was going for our experience with him, where Chad's computer would
Chad
not
had to buy a
even-
new computer so he could
Yeah.
play the damn game. Like, this happens.
Chad's
No,
computer
no, I
could
played
not
it.
even generate any of the
So-
enemies. So,
so-
we're running through the Lost City.
So, Jim, let
And
me tell you, I was
Everybody's
running
getting
it...
slaughtered because he's
That wasn't
he's
the Lost City.
freeing
We were running
everything.
through the.
Drags everybody down. He's
Yeah,
dragging
um,
them down.
We were running through the Jebel Sag camp.
okay.
And I'm pretty sure Mad and Brahma got killed by the Werejackal boss that sits at the center of that area.
I never even saw him.
And Chad never even saw it.
So yeah, I was running, Jim. I was running Conan Exiles, playing with these guys, and it was on a Surface Pro 7 laptop, like tablet.
Yeah, how'd that work out?
It worked out fine for me. I didn't die.
He never even saw an enemy.
So I
Chad's like, there's
distinctly,
no fighting in this game. It's just harvest.
one of the greatest things that I've ever had in my entire like streaming career here on YouTube. I was playing with Slender and Mad Conan, and I had set up my multiple monitors, and I looked over and I had on one of the monitors the YouTube feed, and I believe it was Slender sharing his, like, it was Slender's screen. And I was like, holy shit, is that what this game is supposed to look like?
Is that what it actually looks like?
I was like, man, this game looks great. It was unironic. It was just an honest, like, immediate reaction. Like, because I was always playing on this little laptop, this Surface, I had never seen until I saw it streaming. Now, the only person who had a worse experience probably trying to play Conan Exiles was Sporking.
Sporking couldn't.
Yeah,
figure
he
out
didn't
anything.
last very long.
Just that one day, or was it 2 days?
It took Sporking 40 minutes just to be able to type in the password for Slender's server.
Yeah.
And we're all in his chat just telling him, we're like DMing him this password. He's like, I can't make it, I can't get it where, then it finally works, and then he's like, oh, I'm in the game.
And then towards the end of it, I showed up with the sorcerer character and just blew up all the resources around him, and they all sucked into me. And he was like, "That I'm scared of that."
All right. So regarding mixtape, they're going after it for its indie credentials, because
As they should.
the person who's making the game is one of the Ellison family. This was Larry Ellison's daughter. His son, by the way, famously has now just acquired Paramount and Warner Brothers. For shits and giggles.
Well, and let's be clear on that. Larry Ellison's daughter's company is publishing the game. I don't believe she's credited as the creator. The creator is some
Okay.
Australian dude.
All right. Well, so
it says
here's
published by the daughter.
So
But I
here-
mean, just the fact that there is a specific publishing company pushing the game, I believe that means it's not an indie game, per like the Game
Why would-
Awards requirements.
what is the all right? So what? I mean, because Claire Obscure, right? That was technically, they had a game company that made it. It was just very small, and it was their first game that they put out.
It's questionable whether Claire Obscure would be considered an indie game as well. Like Claire Obscure, I think most people
I think it won
agree
every
it
indie
falls
game
in
award,
double
right?
double A.
Didn't it win every indie game award?
No, I'm pretty sure
It won everything.
Silk Song, I
thing
think,
is-
took indie game.
No, I'm pretty
It
sure
took Game of the Year, I thought.
Claire Obscure got all of them. Because
Claire Obscure took Game of the Year, and it took a whole
arguing.
bunch of other shit.
Yeah. The reason Claire Obscure, I think, qualified as indie game and as, not... it was a new studio. It was a new studio formed specifically to make that game. It started with 3 guys, ended up being 33, but it was a brand new studio. They had not made a game as that studio before. Now, they had all come from, I believe it was Ubisoft. I mean, well,
It
the
was
original
Ubisoft.
3 had come from Ubisoft in order to do their own thing. So, yes, they were technically indie because they started from scratch and started a new studio and built their game. They just happened to have experience at a larger developer first. But if I'm working for somebody and I do it for 20 years and gain all the skills and then say, I'm going to go out on my own and try to make this work for me as an entrepreneur. Yeah, the fact that I've worked in that field for 20 years or worked for a bigger company for 20 years doesn't mean automatic success for me going out on my own.
It reminds me a lot of the late 90s, early O's period for movies, where like people kept still
We
referring
just
to
create a new studio every time we needed to make a movie.
Yeah, no, it was more people were like Miramax, home of indie filmmaking. It was like Miramax was owned by Disney by then.
Right.
They had budget. They were making movies that had budgets of like 80 or 90 million dollars. It's like, you're not making, this isn't like Kevin Smith using credit cards to make Clerks. That, but at the same time, there was no official definition of indie movie, so they would slap that label on anything that went to Sundance, right? If it's being
That's
premiered at
kind of
Sundance.
what's happening in the game space right now.
So something like this, where Larry Ellison's daughter has all the funding she could ask for. This was the giveaway when I was reading the article. Fully licensed soundtrack with real 90s music. Not
Yeah.
joke music.
Millions of
Not
dollars for
parody
licensing
music.
that shit.
But was Harmonix, when Harmonix first did Guitar Hero, were they an indie studio? I don't remember. I'm asking because they had a fully licensed soundtrack of real songs.
I don't know. I don't remember, dude. That game's so old at this point.
Harmonix started in 95, so I feel they were definitely not, by the time they did Guitar Hero.
which was like 2001, 2002, somewhere around there.
Trying to see. Guitar Hero came out in 2005,
5.
and they were immediately acquired by Activision as a
Right.
result. Because Activision buys everything, of course.
They did at the time. If it wasn't EA.
Man, they ran that whole guitar peripheral game system thing ran into the ground. It was fun too.
It was so fun.
And
They did
it
Karaoke
still is,
Revolution.
I
technically.
would still be buying the stuff if they were still doing it. The
Yeah.
problem was the licensing.
Well, ironically, as a result of Expedition 33, apparently the studio that makes Persona and Square Enix executives have finally come to the realization, oh, we were so focused on trying to do these super active battle games
Turn-based.
that turn-based got taken away from us, and all the people who wanted turn-based games would still be buying them if we were still fucking making them.
Yeah.
So they're looking at a possible pivot back to, what made their studios in the first place.
But it's also not pure turn-based. It was... You could manipulate the turns.
Yeah, but putting a
It's
quick
not
time
like
event on a
FF7.
turn does not change the fact that it's a turn-based game. There are
Right.
plenty of games that have done it that way. It's still turn-based.
Yeah, by the end of it, you can usually manipulate most turn-based games.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they ran Guitar Hero and Rock Band into the ground, but I was still... There was a lot of modding going on at that time. You could find any song you could think of online and have a chart for it. And figure out a way to get it into the game.
Isn't that what Beat Saber did after a while? You could just upload your own songs to the game and it'd make a level out of it for you?
I mean, yeah, I think that's what it did, but I mean, this was people just creating their own charts for songs. You know, taking the initiative to go ahead and do it, and if you knew how to get it onto a disc or onto your hard drive, then it worked perfectly with Guitar Hero. Or, well, Rock Band, more specifically. So, I was never going to get tired of it until I got tired of music, which... Oddly enough, if it came out in 2005, if they had gone with current day songs, I probably would not have cared for Rock Band. The fact that they went with so much older music and good songs is the reason I think Guitar Hero actually, was what it was. Current day would have been bad for it.
Yeah, I don't know how you would do a Guitar Hero with
With
the
no
music
guitar?
that's popular these
No
days.
guitar. The song
Well,
with
I
no
mean,
guitar.
even back in 2005, we were already pretty much, we had gone away from rock as the dominant music.
50 Cent, whatever that girl is who did WAP. Like, these are not things I want to play in Guitar Hero.
Yeah. Hard to do a guitar game without any guitar.
Yep.
But as far as this mixtape goes, I mean, I'm sure everybody's probably seen at least a little bit about it. It's been making the rounds all week. And honestly, one, I hate the choppy animation style. It's why, even though everyone has sung the praises of K-pop Demon Hunter, every time I've tried to watch it, I've just been like, nope, I fucking hate looking at, nope, do not like this animation. It looks like a very quickly clicked through slideshow with sound. I can't do it. So they did that. And honestly, just based on everything I've seen, there's no gameplay. I've watched a guy be like, watch, there's this whole scene, and he never pushes a button, and there are no fail states in the game. Right? Like, there's practically no input required from the player. So if you want to, like, if the art style appeals to you and the idea of a story kind of in that vein is something you'd be interested in, I would recommend Oxenfree. Oxenfree was an actual indie game, and it was really fucking fun. I liked that little game. It was good times, and I think it was actually so popular they got a second one. So now I got to go look up the second one because I never played the second one, but I liked the first one. Oxenfree, better choice than this game.
Yeah, I would.
And it got like an 8 or a 9, I think.
I'm trying to think of in the last few years, what was IGN's score for Red Dead 2?
I don't know.
Well, it's not as good as mixtape, so it can't be a
Score,
10.
Red Dead Redemption.
They gave Red Dead.
They give that a 10 out of 10.
As they should.
No, they shouldn't.
He lives.
Unless they're separating the online from the base game, then I'll happily say they can give the main game a 10 out of 10.
The online was fun too.
Well, it was also never fucking finished.
Yes.
So you can't give something incomplete a 10 out of 10, can you?
I mean, that's how good the story was.
You can say it's on track to be a 10 out of 10. But I hate this. I see this constantly. They did it, in fact, funnily enough, with with Mixtape. The guy in IGN who wrote the article that gave it a 10 out of 10, like, he lodged several complaints at the game. And it's like, well, then it's not perfect, is it? A 10 out of 10 would imply a perfect game.
I would say you can have like very, very narrow like nitpicks.
You can have nitpicks.
Like where you say, okay, I just didn't quite like this character design for this one character or something weird like that.
Or maybe
but
it was perfectly imperfect.
fuck that. No.
Man, can I kick you out of your own studio?
No. All right.
Yes,
so,
I can.
So real quick. Oh, don't do that to Mad.
Man, you made me come over here and add myself.
So I figured just for frame of reference, it might be good to look at what IGN has actually given 10 out of 10s to.
Every modern 10 out of 10, huh?
Persona 5 Royal. I know you like Persona 5, don't you?
Yeah. I'd give it like a 9.5. The only reason I would not give it a 10, and it is a 10 for me, 100% a 10 for me, but that game will be tutorializing you all the way to the end of the game. There are too many times where it holds your hand, and holds your hand fucking hard, because it apparently assumes you're a retard.
All right, so we go from Persona to Half-Life Alyx. What is?
I've never played it. I believe that is the VR experience.
Yeah.
And I don't do a whole lot of VR. I've played around with my buddy's VR once or twice, but I don't have VR, and I'm not interested in getting it.
Yeah,
I've heard it's good.
Yeah. Red Dead Redemption 2. I think that is a great game. Yeah.
I do think it's a great game, but I don't know that it's a 10 out of 10.
I wouldn't have given it a 10. I'd give it 9.5.
The God of War for PlayStation 4.
That's the first one?
When they moved it into the Norse realms.
That was a good game. But
Yeah.
10?
It was a really good
9.
game.
Yeah, I give that one a 10. I actually really would.
Yeah. That was before they fucked up the series.
Yeah.
They completely fucked it up with the second one, with
Yeah.
Ragnarok or whatever the hell it was. But
This
the
one
first
was
one
good.
was pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Then we
Pretty
got
damn good.
add. So let's continue. Celeste. What the fuck gay shit is this?
That's a really popular game. I think my sister played it. She loved the hell out of it, but I've never played it. It's a platformer.
Is it like a mystery or a platformer? Or
It's a
something like that?
platformer.
Okay. All right. That explains why I had never heard of it. Super Mario Odyssey was a great platforming Mario game.
Never played it. I honestly, if I'm talking 10 out of 10 in the Mario franchise, it's going to be Super Mario World or Super Mario 64. And Super Mario 64, I don't know. Ever since Super Mario 64, I have felt that every 3D Mario adventure has been less.
Then you need Odyssey is actually fantastic.
That's what everybody told me about Galaxy, and I fucking hated it.
Galaxy. I mean the problem with Galaxy is the Wii controls were very difficult with the gravity changes and some of those other things. I mean, but Odyssey is a very refined platformer, plays very well, and it actually has very varied environments. I think it's the best post 64, like where they've put everything together for Mario. And I did not like Bout. Some of the other ones were okay. Like they're not. This one is the best. They took all the right lessons from Galaxy and Galaxy 2 and refined it into a great Mario game with Odyssey. And the story is actually fairly compelling as Mario games go.
I don't know. I also could not. I couldn't wrap my head around the magic hat that lets you become other things. I was like, so he's Kirby now?
No, it's a great mechanic. It works in the game. I mean, it's just that way. It's just replacing mushrooms and the other stuff with that. All right.
I agree with Soul Assassin. I think 64 was the best.
Undertale?
Undertale, 10 out of 10? Highly possible. Yeah, I mean, I've played through the whole game 2 or 3 times. I love it. It's a very good game. I could see that getting a 10 out of 10 from the right person.
Yeah, all right. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Not Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild was a 10 out of 10.
That one is another one where I think they took all the right lessons from Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess and then really emphasized the open world aspect of it.
Yeah.
And I think it works really well. That was also the one where they really, I think, was this the one where they first introduced like the cooking mechanics and some of those other things where you had to.
There was a little bit of that sprinkled through all of them, but I think Breath of the Wild brought it all together really
that's
well.
like I remember how annoyed I was, but it was a good gameplay need to have to like get my stuff up to be able to go up the mountain and deal with the cold and some of those other interesting things.
And it rewarded you for doing that. That was part of the other thing, is that there was actually something up at the top of that mountain. Going up there wasn't just a huge waste of fucking time.
A game called Inside. I don't remember this one.
Inside it's not a 10 out of 10. It's a good game. I like 8.5, 9, but it's not a 10 out of 10. It's very similar to, and maybe even made by the same people as, I cannot remember, but it's very similar to Little Nightmares, where you're just kind of moving around.
The Witness? I don't know what this game is.
The Witness was like a modern version of Myst. It's just a big old puzzle island.
Okay.
Not a 10 out of 10 in my opinion.
Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. That was a great game.
9.5. I wouldn't give it a 10.
Yeah.
It was good though. It was really good. Like it's close.
By the way, I don't know if anybody else saw this story. The fucking military used the Metal Gear Solid trick to beat AI surveillance.
Yeah, the box.
Yeah, so
it works. I'm telling you.
Yeah, so they had like AI surveillance tied into like cameras monitoring a zone, and it could not read like because it was a box and not a human. Like they just were in a box and just kept moving slightly forward.
That's awesome.
And the AI just did not register it at all as a threat moving towards it.
By the way, I love the Phantom Pain.
Oh, it's a great one.
It's phenomenal. It's first Metal Gear Solid game I've ever played, so imagine how confused I was playing it. Like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh yeah, Hideo Kojima game too.
Well, yeah. So, let me come in 30 years into the story.
The first one I played was that first one on PlayStation, Metal Gear Solid. And
I played the original on the NES and Snake's Revenge.
I may have played the original on the NES,
I played the one on
I don't
PlayStation.
remember it if I did.
but
It's
not a
one of
lot.
the best games that ever came out for the NES.
So this is all right. So this next one up, which is Grand Theft Auto 5, is one where I can understand functionally why it is, but I just disagree.
Not a 10 out of
personal,
10.
But it's personally. But this game has been around successfully with a large player base.
Years.
Going back to it's for the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 4, and now the PlayStation
And
5.
this is another one of those ones too where you've got to separate the campaign
Online
from
from the
the
story.
online game. The online game is it really is a 10 out of 10. I hate it. I hate that it's so successful because it's basically just a vacuum for your wallet because people will spend money in that online environment. But I mean, I think multiple Grand Theft Autos have had a better story.
Yeah, this is where I'd agree with Soul Assassin. For me, my personal 10 out of 10s for Vice City were Vice City and San Andreas. Those were the two
My
that I
favorite-
loved the most.
My
Vice City.
favorite, and I wouldn't give any of them a 10 out of 10, but my favorite is San Andreas. I had a lot of fun with that one.
I remember that was the one where they introduced the working out mechanic where you could either get fat.
Yeah, you could do the Fable thing,
get
and your
swole.
character would start to look like whatever you were doing.
It was, and the soundtracks were fantastic.
I'm willing to bet they'll give the next one 10 out of 10 as well.
We'll
I
see.
bet they will.
If it comes out.
This is where I'm going to
If
say
it comes out.
overrated. I liked Last of Us. I enjoyed it as a game.
I
I did not feel like it was warranted the hype because, and this is, we'll see if people agree. I think the story was pretty well done for what it was, but the cutscenes being really well done doesn't take away from the fact that the gameplay itself was fairly repetitive and not necessarily the smoothest controls. And so that's where I'd be like, this game is not like a 10 out of 10 pinnacle kind of game.
The story's really good. Pretentious as fuck, but still well done. But I'm going to give you three things. It is primarily a walking simulator where your conversations take place as you're walking. And since it's heavily driven by the characters and the dialogue, you do a lot of just walking and talking. And then you have a fight, and they don't do a good job designing the levels. The enemies aren't balanced very well. There aren't. All the combat is shit in the game. Let's just be honest. It's not good combat. It's not. It doesn't feel good. It's not strong gunplay. Like, no. I'm not giving that a 10. 8.5? 9? Sure, but
I
10?
loved the game, but I wouldn't give it a 10 either.
No.
I'd give the ending a 10, story-wise.
Yeah. If we're gonna break it up into
Yeah,
like acts
but it's not a
and
10
things,
game. Yeah.
I think first act, last act, both were probably 10 out of 10 in that game.
Strong story, yeah.
But
It's a bit, It worked better as a stealth game than as a combat game.
Yeah, and then Davina coming in here by Last of Us 2 completely negates.
0 out of 10.
I
makes
think
you-
Last of Us 2 does actually detract from the score of the first Last of Us
It
game
does.
too.
Yes, it does. That's
I
what I'm
think
saying.
it's that
Reached back in
bad.
time and ruined it, yeah.
All right, they put in Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I like Skyward Sword. I think Breath of the Wild was a 10 out of 10, but this one is a good one. It's like an 8, 9 range.
There is a certain style of Legend of Zelda that really seems to resonate with the games journos, and those are always the ones that I'm like, it was pretty good. Like, I don't know if it was like one of the best ever, but it was pretty good.
What I will say is so far, with Slender having filled in the gaps of games I had no idea about, the list so far hasn't been terrible. I mean, do I think they might be slightly inflated in scores? Yeah, but they're all good. Like, so far, they've been good games. We've had no mixtapes so far into this list, so that'll come later.
Well, mind
Uncharted-
you, also, I don't know if we mentioned it when we first started covering mixtape, but all the games journos who got the early access, right? They also got a swag box with the game that apparently contained like $1,000 plus worth
Yep.
of goodies for them.
Branded fancy goodies.
So, Continue. Uncharted? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Also,
about
Uncharted
Uncharted
3 is
3.
a great, yeah. This one, it's the best of the Uncharted series.
Is that the best? I don't
I
know.
think
I
so.
haven't played. I don't know that I've played the third one. I think I have it.
I've seen the movie. I've never
I know
played
I've
the game.
played the first and part of the second, but I don't know if I played the third. And Uncharted, that's an amazing game. But that was before, what was it? Neil Druckmann ruined everything?
Yeah, Neil Druckmann screwed it up at 4 when he fired, what's
The
her
woman
name?
who
Drake?
actually made these games?
No, it was, yeah, the woman who actually made them, and then
Amy? I think
made
was
it Amy Heckerling, or no, Amy something, no. Amy, whatever her name is.
Amy something.
Yeah, I'm sure chat might pull it off randomly. But and that's also when they brought in his daughter to be sort of the sideways main character.
Yeah.
Henning?
Amy Henning. Yep.
And Amy Hennig, yeah.
Yep. So,
I knew Davinia would have it.
Pac-Man Championship Edition, I have no idea.
Just skip. Nobody
Dude,
gives a shit.
it's Pac-Man. It's
Yeah.
Does it have a place in history? Yes, but is it
Red
still
Dead
10 out of 10?
Redemption Undead Nightmare.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a fucking it's almost unforgivable that they did not do a Undead Nightmare for RDR2.
So
I
was
mean,
this an add-on, like a
Yeah,
DLC?
to the Red Dead Redemption, and it was almost entirely new game.
Yeah, it was. It was during the whole zombies craze where Call of Duty
Yeah.
had a zombie mode. Red Dead came out
Fucking
with a
peak
zombie
is
mode.
right.
And Red Dead's was better than Call of Duty's for sure.
Yes. Oh, 100%. Without
I
a
don't,
doubt.
I don't know that I'd say it's a 10 out of 10 because it's. I mean, it's not even technically its own game.
It
But
was
it's good.
almost, yeah, it was almost his own game, bro.
All right. Super Mario Galaxy 2. I don't agree
Not a
with that
10
one.
out of 10.
No. Grand Theft. Oh my God, this is the worst Grand Theft Auto they've put out so far to date. Because I'm pretty sure the next one might also make this list. Grand Theft Auto. All right, look at the
They
release time.
really like the Nico guy, right? Isn't that what they're all about?
So they rushed out Grand Theft Auto 5. Was not it was supposed to have years of development after. And they rushed it out, basically using the same engine and stuff as this one, because this one was so poorly received sales-wise compared to what they were thinking, that they were like,
It
"We need
looks
to-"
like shit too,
Yeah.
even compared to other games of the time. Like it was not visually, knocking down doors or anything.
All right, so this came out like in December of 2008, and Grand Theft Auto 5 came out like 2010. So it's like,
No, 2013, according to what we saw earlier on Grand Theft Auto 5.
it was a short turnaround time come for a Grand Theft Auto game. Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. I don't know if
Probably
I
not
agree
a
with
10
that.
out of 10. But everybody rides Kojima's dick for some reason.
Yep.
They lost me around Metal Gear Solid 3.
I
Ben
mean,
Payne-
I
Ben
watched.
Payne was
I did
phenomenal.
Metal Gear Solid. I did Sons of Liberty. I don't know that I ever played the next one.
Snake Hunter, I
Skip.
think, is...
Pokemon Red and Blue. I mean, I'll grant you that they were the first Pokemon games, right? So
Sure, I don't give a fuck about Pokemon games, but my sons seem to think that game's a 10 out of 10.
Skip.
Ocarina of Time, that's a 10 out of 10.
It's weird art to use for it, but yeah.
I mean, it's pretty good. I
It was
can't
probably
deny
the
that.
best of the 64 Marios. Or, not Marios, Zeldas.
Yeah, I mean, how many 64 Zeldas were there? I thought that might.
Ocarina, Majora's Mask.
Yeah,
And one more?
I don't think. I think the next one was on the Wii
Could have been.
because the next one was Twilight Princess. I thought.
Wind Waker, I think.
Oh, I don't. I'm never giving those 10s out of 10. I hate the ones where it's all cartoony kid Link.
Yep.
I'm a man, damn it.
And I agree
Man.
with Slender. I never played I never enjoyed a 3D Mario after Mario 64.
They they
Hated all
weren't
of
bad,
them.
but they all felt inferior in some
Yeah, I
way.
don't play them either.
Honestly, for me, It's because Mario 64, the controller felt so right for 3D Mario
Oh,
that
I
I've
think
never liked the controls and
All
feel
right.
of any Mario since.
this is where I'm
3D.
gonna end up getting like skewered. I hated Mario 64.
I didn't
Love
care
it.
for it.
I thought the controls were shit. Actually, I thought it handled like shit.
Well, you heard it
not-
here first, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last episode of Ascendant Art.
The Z trigger to do your long jumps and your backflips and all that kind of stuff. Loved it.
That
mean, the
controller,
camera
weird
had-
as it was
Camera
perfect.
had problems.
Yeah,
but
it worked
The
with so
3D
many things.
control was great.
I really liked this GameCube control. Actually, I thought the GameCube control was a really good control too.
Yeah.
I think they still sell they make the peripheral for the Switch of the GameCube control.
GameCube was like, it was such a weird time for Nintendo because Nintendo had its midlife crisis with the GameCube and somehow got exclusives to do the remasters of all the fucking Resident Evil titles. And
Yeah.
Resident Evil 0 was a GameCube exclusive. What fucking world did we live in?
That's weird now thinking back on it. Yeah.
And
game-
Resident Evil 0 was an amazing game. It's one of my favorite Resident Evils.
The GameCube is right up there with the Dreamcast for being a really fantastic, actually, piece of hardware
Yep.
that just nobody cared for.
The
Like,
mini disc, I think, held them back.
the mini disc.
I liked the mini disc though.
but-
They were cool, but they were also just it was like it
It
was
had-
kitschy.
It had built-in support for 4 controls without having to buy anything extra,
Correct.
which was nice. It had the memory card. It had the expansions. It had it was very It was highly portable, where you could take it to a friend's house if you wanted to like play a Nintendo game because they didn't have Nintendo.
That's the deal, Jim. It had a handle so you could take it to your friend's house.
Yep.
No, Dreamcast was way beyond his beyond his
Dreamcast
was
was basically
fantastic.
like a generation and a half ahead of everybody
Yeah,
else.
of everything.
And, like
Isn't Dreamcast also what got Sega taken out of the console market because they stole a bunch of proprietary data from Sony?
I think no. I thought that was
Or was that the Sega CD?
Were bad.
that was the Sega CD. It was the Dreamcast was because no one bought it. Although
Yeah.
2K on the Dreamcast
fucking phenomenal.
was so
All the
far
sports
ahead.
games
of-
on the Dreamcast. were
oh my
great.
god, they were so much
And
better than
The
anything else.
Dreamcast natively had modem support, so
Yep.
you could play online.
I remember when I had, as opposed to me with my PlayStation 2, having to go out and buy my network adapter and add
Yeah.
that big brick onto the back of it.
Onto the back of it.
And then you had to fucking program it to like be able to.
Dude,
get it.
PlayStation and Xbox both were not portable systems. Like
No, I
they
had a
were
bag with my
designed to get
Xbox.
put in your entertainment center and then never go.
Xbox was a tank.
It had a bag. I had a bag.
Was it a duffel bag?
But yeah, Phantasy Star Online on the Dreamcast, fantastic. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, fantastic. All the sports games were great. The tennis was
Ready to
fantastic,
Rumble?
and I hate tennis games.
Ready to
mean,
Rumble was awesome.
Ready to Rumble was fun.
There's a lot of
Power
like
Stone I never really got into, but people liked. for
every
whatever reason.
prior to when it just became Sony versus Xbox versus Nintendo, when there was more diversity. Like the Neo Geo was way ahead of its time in the 16-bit era.
It was an arcade.
It was a fucking arcade machine. Like you could even take the save files between it. The graphics were way better, but no one was playing Neo Geo.
Well, so was the Turbo Graphics was ahead of its time, but nobody had it either. And
Oh,
they
can we?
They didn't put out a whole bunch of games for it either. It was like Bonk's Adventure and a
Since-
couple Jurassic Park games or something.
Since we're talking about a lot of random gaming news, I do want to settle something right now. Xbox did not reduce the price of Game Pass. Okay? So anyone who says that, if you see anyone saying, oh, they reduced the price by $8, no. They just decided that instead of raising it by 10, they'd only raise it by 2. Because 20 plus 10 minus 8 is 22. That's not a price decrease.
It is if you were paying the 30.
But nobody had been paying the 30.
That's why
I
they,
had been.
That's
why
why they
so
tried
Did
to
they?
walk it back.
I thought they adjusted it before it hit. No, so yeah, then
No,
This
they
is where
they
I'll-
went with 30 for like 4 months.
then it
5
is
months.
then it's still a price decrease.
I don't think I'm
If they had-
sorry. I don't
If they
think
had
you didn't even set a full year of that price. So as far as I'm concerned, you were experimenting with a price increase, and then you decided we're not going to increase it that
well,
much.
this isn't like they went into a test market and only raised it in Denver. They raised it for
No, that's
everybody.
what Sony does, Chad.
Yeah, that's where it's a test market to see if the market will support it, and then you roll it out. If they rolled it out to everybody and then said, "Oh shit, this isn't working," and then reduced the price down, then yes, they did reduce the price of
Did they
Xbox.
reduce it below the price that was working before they raised it to the price that wasn't working?
I'm not disagreeing, but if they
Then
had
it's not a
raised the-
decrease.
it is a decrease if they had already raised it and it had been live as a price
that's,
point difference.
That's a walk back, and then we're raising it a little less instead. That's a walk back. I'm
I
not
still
calling that a
think that's
decrease.
I think that's distinctions without a difference. It's a price decrease.
No.
Hey,
That
Grok,
distinction.
why does Slender Dad hate fun?
That distinction very specifically needs to be made, because if that distinction is not made, everyone will keep acting like the price didn't go up this year.
No, not Thunder, motherfucker. Not
Thunder
Thunder Dad.
Dad.
I said Slender Dad.
Thunder
Why does he
Dad's a
hate
great
fun?
name.
Who's Thunder Daddy?
Thunder Dad's a great name. Slender, you should change your name.
I'm not gonna.
Thunder Dad.
Why
Davina's
does
saying,
he
weren't
eat
they talking
fun?
about raising prices using AI with different price points for different customers? That's actually something that has been rumored to be a major thing coming down the pike. With if you look at stores
You have
where
lore.
That is actually something Sony
Slender
has had
Dad
its,
is lore.
That is actually something Sony has had its dick slapped for a couple times already, experimenting with dynamic pricing models.
Oh, we're not reading it to me anymore? You fuck.
Well, there
Because
you go.
fun is loud, colorful, and has a face.
Fuck you! Fuck you,
It- oh.
Brock!
No, it says Slender Dad doesn't hate fun exactly. He just finds it deeply offensive to his entire aesthetic.
That's
But
true. That's
you
true.
are a tall, suit-wearing, faceless patriarch of the woods, so that's correct.
Yes.
Thunder Dad would have just yelled at fun to turn his music down. Slender Dad 100% raises his voice.
Yes, I do.
Grok, you
Fun
tripping.
has volume, joy, and visible facial expressions.
Thunder Dad is also, I believe, a Norse god.
Anyway,
all
he
right.
usually talks to me. She does on the phone.
But no,
Maybe
I just
you're
feel
getting
like
the silent treatment from
I just feel like if everybody keeps calling this thing a price decrease, it's one of those things where everybody's gonna actually act like the price didn't go up since last year. It's like, no, it still did, just not as much. You can't let the memory hole that shit. You can't let a memory hole it.
I think that once a price increase happens and it's active for months, then yeah, it's still a roll. You might call it a rollback, but it's still a price decrease because they had been charging the other part. Now, I
like
disagree.
I said, I still call it
s-
a walk back.
I still don't necessarily see the value because they also changed the service from what it used to be at the lower price point. So even though they reduced the price compared to what it was the last few months, they also still reduced how good the service is in terms of what games you're getting on release date and some of the other things. Or I mean, I think when we covered it, they're taking the Call of Duty games out from day one. They're removing some other ones from being day one drops onto the Xbox.
Yeah, they've
Live.
pretty much done away with day one exclusives.
So this is where I'd say that if you are materially reducing how good the service is and still charging more, you're fucking your customers still.
Yeah. And did you hear what you said there? Still charging more. So it's not a decrease. It's not less. It's still more. It's just not as more as it was a month ago.
I don't think we're disagreeing about that point.
I'm just saying, don't let them get away with oh, we reduced the price of the service. You walked it back and then only raised it 2 instead of 10.
By the way, you know this needs to be in dark mode.
That's never going to happen. He doesn't know how to do dark mode.
It is in dark mode.
That's dark mode?
It's all white.
That is the
Because
brightest
it's-
fucking dark mode I've ever seen.
Because it's a goddamn spreadsheet. Do you guys not use spreadsheets?
I
Fuck
use
no.
spreadsheets all the time, and guess what? I set up my profile to display those in dark mode.
You're not even signed in, motherfucker.
What a bitch.
Do you want me? Yeah,
Dox yourself.
yeah. Let me dox myself where it has my full name just display out there. I'm gonna choose not to do that thing.
Fuck dark mode.
Yeah.
Light mode's better.
Fuck you.
You're old and dumb.
I'm blind. I need more light.
You're blind because you kept watching everything in light mode. If you'd have put that shit in dark mode from the beginning, you'd still have some rods left in your eyes, be able to see the fucking color.
You'll have to speak up. I can't hear you. I'm getting old. Give it away.
What the fuck is high enough?
Damn Yankees. Ted Nugent and
Ted
Tommy
Nugent.
Shaw from Styx. It was a super band
Okay,
that
so,
formed
yeah.
right at the beginning of the 90s into the 80s.
Sounds like there was nothing super about it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Take me high enough.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, luckily Brahma made this one, so the number 1 seed should trounce it.
I love how nobody even mentioned that
Hope
I
not.
was one that put it on the screen because I was ready to move on.
Yeah.
I'm
Put
glad
what
you
on the
did.
screen?
Why were you ready to move on? We were picking on Chad.
I
and-
still don't know
No,
why
no,
it's
no,
a
no.
Troutament. Why is it?
I was the one
Troutament?
that brought this onto the screen while y'all were still talking about $30 and versus $22 and
Who's
Thank you
y'all?
for doing
it was
that,
Slender
Matt.
and Chad.
Thank you.
Yeah.
that's y'all.
I appreciate it.
I just have a gripe with it because a lot of the people in the game space keep saying, "Oh, Asha Sharma came in and reduced the price of Game Pass to $22," and I'm like, "That's not a reduction. Like, it was $20 all the way up until the beginning of the year. That's not a reduction."
All right.
So give it away.
Do it.
I
No,
hate
high
when-
enough is far better.
All right. I just, since we do the landscape and the portrait, it takes me. It's always the wrong one when I'm trying to get it.
Give it away is overrated and overplayed.
It's
What is?
Give it away.
Yeah,
It's overplayed.
but it's better than whatever the fuck high enough is with their super band bullshit.
I've never even heard of High Enough, so
I
give it
have.
away is going to
Guarantee
take
you,
that vote.
you saw
You'll have heard it.
plenty of those advertisements on TV for a CD that had greatest hits that High Enough was on
Come on.
every single
it's
one
Ted
of those.
Nugent, the Motor City Madman.
Hey Brahma, I know you made this this bracket, but don't try
Come
to
on,
influence
chat.
my
High
vote.
enough. High enough, chat. Come on. Come
How
on.
was that trying to influence your vote? Saying
I'm gonna
that
vote for what I
guarantee
want
you've
to.
actually heard it.
Yeah, right. You telling me that it was on a greatest hit CD does not help me remember it.
Hits of the 90s.
I'm gonna have to bring up freaking YouTube music.
with 5
Mad's
votes.
gonna have to start
No,
sampling because he doesn't know any of these songs.
Right.
6 votes. Come on, we got more people in our chat than that. So we're at 6 votes with Give It Away leading slightly. 67.
We're at 6 votes
33.
because nobody knows what fucking songs these are.
Well, they can. They don't have to take
should
the
Here,
imp
we're
probably
allowed to
go give
go
it
up
away.
to 6 seconds. So
Who's playing it on their phone?
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Turn it
Stop
off. You're gonna get them claimed, you
Yeah.
asshole.
We've
I
got
just
up
brought
to
up
6
YouTube
seconds.
music.
You'll get
The
claimed
fuck
and
you
lose all
do.
that money. You'll lose monetization.
Yeah, as someone that's
Or
been
are-
claimed quite a bit, you do not have 6 seconds.
Dude, all they have to do is
works on
realize
every
you're
trivia we
playing
do.
this song and they'll claim your ass.
You know that Scotty Steiner claimed us a few weeks back, and I had to like trim that segment out.
Who the Oh, from
Steiner math. I'm like, how,
Yeah.
you guys aren't like that's you. It's promotion, man. This is why nobody.
Here's the
Come
thing.
on,
It's
chat.
it's actually
Somebody vote.
not It's not the band, it's not the actor, it's not the wrestler that's claiming you. It's random companies that claim it on behalf of that person.
I believe
or
it
that
was.
entity.
Clearly it was the quartering.
I
Probably
have
was.
been claimed by the WB
No, Tina, vote for high
directly.
enough.
Oh my god, 9
Tina,
votes and
vote for
high
high
enough
enough,
is
Tina.
winning.
Don't listen to E. Clay. Vote for
By
high
the way,
enough.
I'm not gonna be able to fucking upload the what the flick I've been spending all that time working on because fucking they keep claiming Call to Duty. Who the fuck would want to claim that?
Oh my god.
Come on, Tina.
Really?
High
One
enough.
with the
Yes.
chick pilots.
That was the
Yeah.
one that.
You'd think any fucking attention that movie could get would be considered good attention.
One more vote for high enough. Come on.
Not gets claimed, it's blocked.
You can't
Blocked
even
is the
upload it.
worst.
When
no,
you're doing
no,
the
you
test.
can upload it. It's just blocked. No one else can see it.
What a bunch of bullshit.
If I can bullshit.
All right, we're at 50-50 with 10 votes.
Come on, someone vote for high enough.
I mean, if you want to
Can't we
see how
get one
angry
more
I
vote?
can get,
There's got to be one
you
more
gotta watch
person.
that movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna put on. Tried a filter, overlay. I mean, and I may have to just put another one, but have it be thicker.
See, that's Tina was swayed by E. Clay. I think that's like, it's like taking someone into the voting booth with you and telling them how to vote. It should
Well,
be
it's-
illegal.
It's still tied. That doesn't. I mean, people get a vote. All right.
I
Do we
figure
have?
Slender is going with Give It Away automatically just because Weird Al covered it.
Also true.
All
Still, high enough. Give it a good go.
Oh, looks like we got a sudden
It shifted.
We went from 10 votes to 12, and Give It Away is.
I feel like people are
now-
switching to their alt accounts.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the poll here, so we're not just sitting on
Refereeing
this.
this.
58-42. Give It Away wins.
Damn it.
Wrong song died.
All right. Next,
Cumbersome.
we're going down to the
Cumbersome.
215 matchup. What do I have to do versus Sludge Factory?
I don't know either one of these fucking songs.
Stabbing Westward and Alice in Chains.
That doesn't
Sludge
help me.
Factory is Alice in Chains.
I don't know the first one.
What do I have to do is Stabbing Westward.
That's the second seeded song.
You didn't pick their actual big hit. That's good.
No, we've gone over this. Of course he didn't.
What do I have to do is Stabbing Westward's biggest, or well, their first hit.
No, their biggest hit is what he said.
I thought it was a Kylie Minogue song.
I believe stabbing was it their biggest hit was probably Save Yourself, right?
I've never heard What Do I Have to Do?
Yes, yeah.
No, I just listened to it.
If you listen to music at all in the 90s on any rock channel, you have heard that song.
I just listened to it, Brahma. I've never heard that song before.
You're crazy.
Okay.
I am going to explain to you your lived experience, and you're gonna deal with it, man.
I've heard Save Yourself. Weird
Yep.
how you wouldn't put that one on there.
Exactly. You know, the one people know. 4 votes, 100% on Sludge Factory.
I only know
right
the
now.
Alice in Chains one, not the other one. So I don't know the other one.
See, I think you know, Brahmo's.
I haven't heard
Sludge
Sludge Factory either. I'm abstaining from this vote. Oh, like Jim, yeah.
I'm working on
Alright.
my third TV theme quiz as well. I've got some in
Alright.
there for
Uh,
you, Matt. I've got some that you'll
Okay,
get,
well,
Matt.
I have one. I have a bracket ready to go.
Oh,
All
no,
right,
not in a
we're
hurry.
at 6 votes. It's 100% Sludge Factory. I'm not going to sit here while this is going. So, and we're ending the poll. It's a 100-0 win for
Wow.
Sludge Factory because
The number
No.
2 got fucking swept.
It's the number 2 according to AI.
yeah, when you ask the number 2 based on like, hey AI, of these random B sides
What's
that
gonna
were put
piss
in
off
this
everybody
poll,
watching?
It's the first single off of their first album. It was the song that introduced everybody to them.
Never
All
heard of
right.
it before.
So at 14, you have Round Here, which is a song.
Never heard of it.
That, I mean,
Counting
that's
Crows?
Counting Crows.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Some
famous
people
one.
would have gone,
Any other Counting Crows
With
song? Like
Mr.
the
Jones
Candle?
With
yet
Mr.
again,
Jones,
or
yeah.
December,
Or-
Long
or
December. The point was to not use the same freaking songs that we
Ones
see
that
on
we
every
always
single
use.
trivia and every single thing we do.
Yes.
Then it's not a true bracket to see which is the best song.
No, it's just a 90s rock bracket.
This is actually a tricky one.
Day I Tried to Live is Soundgarden.
Yeah.
Off of
Is it?
Super Unknown.
I mean, Round Here
And
sounds
Round
like
Here is
every
Counting
other
Crows.
Counting
like
Crows
both of them.
song.
This is tricky.
What's the other song?
Which other song?
That's in the
Soundgarden.
poll.
Round Here, it's the
Oh, they
Counting
I
Crows.
tried.
Day I Tried to Live.
Tricky.
Man, I wonder if Soundgarden has any other songs.
I wonder if Larry Ellison's daughter can get licenses for all of these songs.
She already
Yes.
has.
Yeah.
Always has.
This feels like this bracket has been set up for Brahma's favorite song to win. We just have identified what song that is, because he knows Black Hole Sun would have fucking killed.
But
And
it's
we
in all
have
of
had
them.
Black Hole Sun in every freaking 90s trivia.
Because it's one people know.
But that's trivia, not a bracket. Those aren't the same things. You can't
What is
compare
the
a
point of doing
trivia.
the same songs over and over and
No,
over in
you
every
can't
different
compare it.
medium?
You can't pair a trivia to a bracket. That's entirely different things.
I mean,
No, we're
Matt
introducing
is
different
right.
songs than what we have dealt with on the other mediums.
Well, that wasn't like an express
dude, this-
rule. That was like
no,
an
this is
internal
something you
That's
came
what
up
I
policy.
with.
told you guys I was going to do for this.
So this is
think
an internal
Brahma is
Brahma
right.
choice.
Brahma
Yeah.
is right.
I just want to clarify to chat. This wasn't like I gave parameters to Brahma that he had to make. You can't reuse any of this shit.
I guarantee everybody's gonna know every song on my bracket. Every song.
From what you shared, I would agree. We're not even listening to the songs, Brahma. We're ranking them.
Yeah, I'm
I
abstaining
wonder
from
you're
this
not
one
even
too.
participating.
No, he said
He's here
he.
in spirit.
Remember, he said he would have voted for Mr. Jones. Now he's voting against the band for not Mr. Jones.
I went and saw them perform, and I wouldn't ever vote for them or listen to Mr. Jones again.
That's because you
of
went
that
for a
stupid
shitty show.
concert.
When they were opening for Matchbox 20, they played their hits and they played them well.
I've seen Counting Crows.
This
Yeah.
was them not being the opening band. They were the headliner, and they blew it.
Yeah, that's a
It would
different
just be a
range.
bracket of
Refused to
Gar-
play Mr. Jones.
Tina, that would just be a bracket of Garth Brooks songs. If we did a
And Reba
90s country
McEntire.
bracket.
No, I mean George Strait would show up.
George Strait.
You'd have some Alan Jackson in
Yeah,
there.
You'd have
but we all
George
know-
Strait in one corner, Reba
Wait.
McEntire in the other.
Kenny
Garth
Chesney.
Brooks.
We all know who would win, though. The last
Shania
song.
Twain.
No, it would be Still Standing. No, not Still Standing. Standing Outside the Fire.
I don't know if that's the best Garth Brooks song.
Well, I mean, it's not my personal favorite, but I mean, you got Rodeo,
Friends in Low Places.
Friends in Low
Colin
Places. Yeah, would
Baton
probably.
Rouge is good.
Colin Baton Rouge is great. That whole album is phenomenal.
I mean, The Dance,
Yeah, the dance too. Shit.
Yep.
Unanswered
And you're telling me you
Prayers.
can only have one Garth Brooks song on
No,
that
Garth
bracket?
Brooks is-
There's no way.
We talked about this,
Dwight-
I think,
yeah,
a couple
Dwight
weeks ago.
Yoakam.
Garth Brooks's greatest hits albums is probably the
Fucking
best greatest
banger after
hit.
banger.
Like, you don't feel bad
In
about buying
Pieces
that.
was just a greatest hits album on its own without being a
Yeah.
greatest hits album. It was just an album.
Dwight
All right, we're-
Yoakam, as E. Clay said.
All right,
Dwight
we're up
Yoakam.
to 9 votes with Round Here winning so far. Do we have more votes coming in?
Not for me.
I think I'm going to go ahead and end the poll because that's about where we usually peak out. 56-44. Round Here gets the win. All right. All right, so we've moved off the 14-3 matchup, so now it's the 4-13. with Hook versus Don't Speak. At least there's two old songs that we know.
No, that's tough. I like the emo guy version of Don't Speak.
Well, this would be the No Doubt version.
Well, yes, I know. I was just saying. Honestly, I'm glad you clarified. It's hard to know what version you're gonna have on there.
Yeah, so Slender says, for country, I have a Toby Keith bias. I don't like country, but he did a concert on my ship. Toby Keith was good. I didn't realize for how long Toby Keith had actually been around. He released his first major single like in 1992.
So close to Toby Queef.
Toby Keith. I was about to say what's really upsetting about the Toby Keith is he just basically discovered Taylor Swift. He brought her up to the major label, got her a lot of attention, concerts and signing, and she is such a fucking cunt that when he died, she couldn't even fucking say thank you for what you did to my career. She was still like, fuck her. I don't.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
If you, I mean, he by all counts never said anything, even after she had trashed him because he wasn't where she was politically and she had moved on to being a pop princess. He was always gracious about Taylor Swift and said she was a lovely person and he's really glad for all her success, etc., etc. That's my aside. I just want to always put it on record that Taylor Swift is a lying, in my opinion. On my opinion, and now supported by court records in the Blake Lively versus Baldoni case.
Oh no, what happened?
Person. Where she's got text messages about calling people assholes and bitches and everything like that. You know, the same stuff she tried to get Kanye destroyed over. Of course, Kanye did himself no favors later. Hook is.
Wait, what happened with Kanye? Is he okay? Is Ye doing okay?
I mean,
oh no, I hope nothing
in
bad
some
happened.
ways, he's okay. Do you think
Slender back?
He's in the chat? He's just playing the game, I think. Or is
no, he's not playing the game. We're looking at him. He's looking out the window.
No, he's not.
Slender, has Sony implemented the change to the PlayStations about the 30-day thing? You can answer in the chat, and we can move on. I'm asking for a specific reason.
I think this poll's cooked.
Yeah, we're at 9 votes, and Hook is up 67-33. We're ending the poll. Don't Speak did not get it out of the first round.
Slender thinks they walked it back.
And then,
okay.
So now we've got Say It Ain't So versus My Own Prison.
Why is My Own Prison already marked out? That's
because it's just it's an artifact of the spreadsheet. It's fine because it's designed to
bias.
do it. Weezer versus Creed.
Here, we'll do it this way. That's right. Fine. I'm not going to spend time like troubleshooting a spreadsheet right now.
Yeah, we're gonna get the poll up.
No.
All right.
Yeah, get the poll, not the spreadsheet.
Yeah. Well, he's distracting me.
Me?
Yeah, because usually I'm making sure my spreadsheets.
I was just talking while I assumed you were going to be doing the poll. See, this is why I brought up the whole line thing, so we wouldn't have just dead air. But it is biased, though. That's some bullshit. And how the fuck is it number 12? And Say It Ain't So. That's not even Weezer's best song.
I don't think My Own Prison is Creed's best song. But
shit, that song fucking slap, bro.
You know,
had that shit on repeat.
All right, I got caught like because a couple weeks back
I didn't go with their best song.
I was playing something and a Creed clip was there, and my wife looks at me and she's like, I think you actually like Creed, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Creed.
I loved it.
I hate
that whole album was fucking great.
I was like, I'm not going to be one of these people who lies about not liking Creed when they were one of the biggest
Nickelback.
bands in the world.
I like Nickelback. I hate Creed.
Come at me, chat. Beverly Hills is a better song by Weezer. Agreed. And they did the song called Africa that was really good.
They also did a.
I also don't think that Africa was in the 90s.
What about
I'm not
Jonah?
sure
Okay,
that Beverly Hills was.
I
You know,
I doubt it was.
I would've
We're
put it-
just
I would've-
talking
I
about
mean-
Weezer.
Yeah,
I know that you're not going to put like Buddy Holly in there because it's you. But what about
because we've already done it.
yeah? But what about
gosh.
the
The sweater song?
Jonah or the sweater song? I love Jonah.
What's wrong with say it ain't so?
It is
Nothing.
what it is. It is. You can't relitigate the relitigate it. It is what it is right now.
All right, how are we doing on the poll?
Sacrifice.
What are people still hating on Creed over here?
No,
am.
seeing
No.
mostly just love.
My Own Prison's winning 62-38
As it
over
should.
Faded with 8 votes. What was it? By the way, Matt, did you see that the schedule video that the Raiders put out that I sent you in X, where I sent
I haven't
you
been on X today.
Oh, the Kirk Cousins and
Oh, I did.
they
see
did
it,
the
though.
Step Brothers like thing.
Yeah.
And they even took the photos. And put
Yeah,
them
it's
out there.
great.
The by the way, the best one was the Chargers schedule video, because when they got to the Patriots, they did it as a Halo video. They were doing all their schedule video, and on the screen, like as a pop up, it was like, "You've got new mail from the New York Post." Came up when it was the Patriots.
Nice.
It was like, oh, because Diana Rossini is sleeping with everybody. That's the joke. All right, all right. Looks like no new votes have come in. We're gonna end the poll 62-38. My Own Prison
Boom.
takes it.
Chad, I'm not angry. I'm disappointed.
In what?
That result.
It's shit.
All right, now we need to go to the 6-11 matchup. Let me try to get this on the screen proper, since it's all right. Seether versus Sober. Oh, Seether.
I thought Seether was a band.
It
Going
is
with the
also
girl band.
A girl band in the 90s. What was it? Kitty?
No, Seether is a band. They did Fine Again.
Yes,
So I don't know what. I don't know what song
Seether
this
is
is.
also a song by a band called Kitty. It was a chick band.
Yeah, I think Seether.
That's not even coming up.
If you played it,
I can't even find
It's
this song.
Veruca Salt.
Veruca Salt.
Veruca Salt.
Kitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Veruca Salt.
I can't even find your
Kitty did
sixth song.
brackish.
do Veruca Salt and then do Seether. It's
Veruca
it was
Salt.
named after the girl from the Willy Wonka movie.
How do you spell Barukas? What?
Veruca.
Veruca. V-E-R-U.
Oh, okay, here it is.
Can't stop the Seether. And Sober is Tool.
I'm voting against that song now for sure, because I had to hear Brahma try to
Yeah.
sing it.
I don't sing.
Wow. Your number 6 song in this bracket doesn't even come up. You have to specifically say what band.
I literally put it into Spotify and it popped it straight up. It was not that hard.
Is that Pink?
Hey Grok, why does Mad hate fun?
Oh, it's Tool. Sorry, I'm
question.
getting the wrong one.
Yeah, it's
See, I
Tool.
put in Seether, and I have Seether the band. Fine Again by Seether.
Seether.
Well, don't look up the freaking band.
It's-
Look up
Oh,
the song.
you notice
It's a
how he
soft
got
th, not a
No,
hard
no,
th.
no.
The
If he's
song
searching
is
on
Seether.
YouTube, if he's searching on YouTube, it's like the 4th result is Veruca Salt Seether, and that's why he got quiet, because he probably saw that.
No, I don't see it on here until. Let's see.
No, Eric, when I go on the karaoke channels, I do it as Christopher Walken.
It doesn't even come up like it. At all.
Like playing, if when you do karaoke, is like Christopher Walken from Deer Hunter playing Russian roulette.
I mean, the last time that I was on, it was, well, it's been.
So
a
when
few
I
years.
specifically look for Seether as a song, it's number 2 after Fine Again by Seether.
I hate that you keep using the hard
Okay.
th.
I know.
It's a freaking band.
You're pissing me
versus
off,
the
man.
Name of a song.
All right, so current status on the poll, we've got 6 votes with sober winning 67-33.
I don't
If
know
I
what
don't-
sober is.
I voted for it
One of
because it's
two.
not
Same.
either.
Most famous songs?
By who?
Tool.
Cool.
I put in sober first when it came out with Hudson Westbrook.
Well, I mean, sober is a very broad word. You gotta be, you can't be like,
Sober by Pink.
Everybody, I promise, after the show, Matt and Brahma are still going to be friends.
all right,
we'll see.
71-29.
Not even close. Grow over canceled. I don't need the freaking mosquito bites anyway.
I'm sorry. What did
Screw
you say?
this.
You said it's their best song.
No, I said it's one of their most popular best songs.
Never heard it.
All right, now we have
So he did say it's their best song, just not their best song.
a really interesting matchup Brahma's put in, which is Interstate Love Song, because we can't have hits, but suddenly we have Interstate Love Song. Just saying.
They're so picky. They're so fucking picky.
There's like 70 songs I could have picked from.
Like I said,
Brahma-
there's some bias on this one.
Brahma, here's the thing, right? I still appreciate that you made this bracket. I know you'll never do it again, but I appreciate you.
No, I'll do it again and I'll pick even more obscure songs.
He's
That
like,
way we
I'm
can
gonna
have-
fucking
we
go
can
to
see less votes.
Seasides.
20 people watching. We were lucky to get 9 votes. Half of the people they were like, I don't care.
We might get more votes this time because these songs are known. Interstate Love Song versus Story of My
Gotta
Life.
be Interstate Love Song. Come on.
I mean, it's winning at 100% with 5 votes
Got
so
to be.
far. I mean, it's not even going to be close.
It's a classic.
Story of My Life was obviously featured prominently in Empire Records.
Yeah, I've never heard it.
Do you know the movie Empire Records?
Yeah, I know the movie. I guess I haven't heard that song before.
So you've watched the movie that it is featured in, but you've never heard the song that is
Yeah.
featured in that movie.
Just unrecognizable to me.
You remember when at the end when they're doing the concert on the top on the roof of like the
Yeah.
record store and this song
Social
was the song?
Distortion sings it equally.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're at 8 votes and 100%. I'm just ending it because we're calling the mercy rule on this one. Because Interstate Love Song, that was a dominant performance.
Stop.
He's already dead. He's dead. All right, so that was our 7-10 matchup. So
Yeah, that's
we
the
should-
second fucking no hitter we've seen.
Now we have Cumbersome versus Bulls on Parade.
That one's
another.
That's
Seven
a
Mary
tough
3
one.
and Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, no, we all know these songs.
You know Cumbersome, but not Story of My Life.
Too heavy, too light, too black, or too white. Yeah, I know Cumbersome.
Yeah.
I think I'd have to go. I'm gonna have to go with Cumbersome just because at this point in
I
my life,
hate
I
Rage.
hate Rage.
I hate me too.
I
That's
mean,
an
hating
automatic
them,
no.
hating their politics,
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm voting for
necessarily
Bulls on
negate
Parade.
that Bulls on Parade is a fantastic.
It's
song.
fucking phenomenal.
Yeah,
And
but it's
beat
kind of
is
like
so good.
it's kind of like, do I vote for the guy I hate or do I vote for the guy who isn't quite as talented but I don't hate him?
And am I going to go with a hard rock song or the beginning of the advent of rap rock?
Yeah,
But in
which
Bulls
is
on
terrible.
Parade is so good though.
It's
that
so
beat,
fucking good. You're wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm still going with Cumbersome.
I
Because
mean,
I,
that's-
I still like Cumbersome, and when I listen to it, I don't get angry.
And since they were a lesser known band, I went with their more popular song rather than Water's Edge.
You don't got to justify it to us.
No, I've never heard of Water Edge, so you did the right thing
Yes,
here.
you have. If you heard Cumbersome, you
Oh,
heard Water's Edge.
we're sitting at 8 votes, 50-50
right, look it up.
Cumbersome
Water
versus
Edge.
Bulls on Parade. I'm surprised Brahma didn't use Ghost of Tom Joad.
Nope, no, I've never heard Water's Edge.
So Copy does the point. I think I mentioned that brackets like this don't work if the chat and most of the panelists have to take time to look up what the song even is. That is a subtle point
There's nothing subtle about that. It's pretty
all right.
straightforward.
I was
Fine,
trying to
we'll just go back to Smells Like Teen Spirit, Enter Sandman, and the exact same.
Well, it
You know,
depends on the bracket. It gets depends on the bracket.
You know, Brahma, say what you will about my bracket, but at least it had an ethos.
Is that the name of a song? An ethos?
What up, Andy?
National Socialism.
Wait till you see my bracket. It makes sense.
Hey, though. All right, where are we doing? Oh, Bulls on Parade has pulled ahead now with 9 votes in
Gross.
at 56-44. So that is a 1 vote separation. All right, I'm going to give it another minute since 1 vote could swing it back.
1 vote. 1
One
vote. Swing it back. Cumbersome's a better song.
Yeah, we might get more professional about it and maybe play.
You won't
clips.
need to on my bracket.
Yeah, I have seen Mad's preview, and his bracket is all popular stuff. All right,
If it's
Bulls
from
on
the
Parade.
2000s, I can almost guarantee I won't know most of them.
You're gonna
No,
know
you
them.
still will.
You're gonna know them. I mean, number 1, Butterfly Lady.
I mean,
You're
yeah.
gonna-
Be
you're
my
gonna-
butterfly, sugar, baby, mama, honey. Yeah.
All right, with 10 votes, Bulls on Parade wins 60-40.
As it should. Even though I really like Cumbersome. I thought that was Seether for the longest time. I
hate
didn't-
you!
I didn't. I just wanted to say their name again.
All right, I think that leaves, that covers the whole side bracket there. So our winners were Give It Away, Bulls on Parade, My Own Prison, Hook, Sober, Round Here, Interstate Love Song, and Sludge Factory. By the way, this is going to be the next 100
Grunge on
to 0. Like, I think we are. If I'm putting down my prediction right there,
Yeah.
Interstate Love Song is going to just beat the ever loving shit out of Sludge Factory next round. But the
But
next side of the
bracket's
bracket,
working the way the bracket should work because it's setting up.
Should a bracket
Like,
work to where
if
the
you-
number 2 song gets fucking ghosted?
If people decide that the number 2 song was better, but if you look into the next round, as we just looked at, you're looking at some crazy matchups.
yeah. I mean, it's
All right,
good
are we
stuff.
doing this one? Let's do this one.
No, we were
Are
going
we
to
doing this one?
No, we're doing 1 a week on the quarters, and then we'll move on.
Oh
because-
boy, this is gonna be a long bracket.
Yeah, I
We'll
mean, this
speed
is
it up afterwards.
because there's a lot more matchups. As the bracket reduces, you can do more matchups across the. But as a preview for next week, we're gonna have Fuel as the number 1 seed.
Metallica
Like,
Fuel.
Yeah, like give me Fuel, give me Fire.
Duke lost to Florida.
Then we have
Duke lost
song.
to Florida Gulf Coast.
Yeah.
That's yes.
Yeah, we're gonna have Song 2 versus Say Hello to Heaven. We're gonna have Falling in Love is Hard on the Knees
Aerosmith.
versus
piss off
Symphony of
Slender.
Destruction.
You had to do it, didn't you?
Christian Woman versus Breakfast at Tiffany's. By the
What
way,
the fuck is Kristen Woman?
Breakfast at Tiffany's was in my bracket too, so I don't know where this can have the same ones. Oh, never mind.
What is
I had to
Falling
come
in
up with a
Love?
Falling in Love is so hard on your knees
That's
is an
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith song.
Holy fuck,
Was
bro!
it on Pink? Which album
That's
was
the
it?
It was on
Aerosmith
9
song?
Lives, I believe.
Nine
I
Lives.
mean-
Okay.
I'm gonna vote against it because I've heard that song like 8 million times and I still hate
And yet
it.
Mad apparently has never heard it, even though we've all
Nope.
heard it 8 million times.
Then we're gonna have Time Bomb versus You
By
Could Be
Rancid.
Mine.
I don't
which
know
is-
either one of them.
No, you know You Could Be
Guns N'
Mine.
Roses.
That's Guns N' Roses. You could be mine.
That's the Guns N' Roses song you chose.
Oh man, I'll tell you what. When
We
Chad
had to go
sings
with-
it, it's
from
like
the
I'm in
90s.
concert watching them play.
Fuck
Oh
off.
wait, Guns N' Roses didn't have anything better from the '90s.
I mean, November Rain. I didn't use November Rain.
Fucking
Yeah.
Welcome to the Jungle.
Let's just throw November Rain in amongst all of this.
Why not?
Why wouldn't you? All right, we have Walk
Deeper
versus
cuts than their most famous song. That was
Okay.
what I was going for the most part.
Listen, we
Wait,
are
I
all
thought it
was-
friends
That's-
here.
Hold on.
We
No,
all
hold
love
on.
each other. We're
Hold on,
good.
the goalposts keep being moved. I thought
Happy.
it was you were using songs that we haven't used in any other medium before.
Yeah. Trying to. You still have to come up with 64 bands and 64 individual songs that don't repeat the band. It'd be real easy to just do a whole bunch of, The Offspring,
Yeah.
Stone Temple Pilots, Alice in Chains, and Metallica, and just make a quadrant of each of those bands.
Well, I wouldn't do that. There's more to choose from the 90s. It's 10 years of music.
By the way, this is why, because we are still friends and we can have fun arguing. The bracket challenge, I think, is an untapped reservoir of content for YouTube because it gets people riled up way more than like tier lists or any of the other stuff where you actually have to argue on bracket challenge. Yeah. Soul said the bracket is going to destroy friendships in the chat. We'll witness it live.
No YouTubers are friends. I think the last 2 weeks have proven that.
Oh,
That's right.
no.
Oh,
Here,
that hurts my feelings.
So
I
you're
gonna
consider
get
you guys
flamed.
We're all
friends.
just
Motherfucker.
at best co-workers.
let me clarify. No YouTubers who are
A coworker
monetized
would
are friends.
imply I'm getting paid.
Yeah, we're all doing it for the love of the game, man.
Co-workers have usually got HR departments to keep track of them. We don't have that.
Yeah. Then we'll have Walk versus Two Princes, Silent
I mean-
Lucidity versus The Impression That I Get, and then
Every
Primus
time I talk
versus
to
Runaway
Matt
Train.
about getting a raise for, History Interrupted, he keeps reminding me that he doesn't pay me.
Your
Here's just a
contract is in
preview.
crayon.
Here's just a preview of the songs that are on. Oh, wrong one. Look at this. Look at these songs. Look at these songs.
I'm
I'm
familiar
having
with
a
the
hard
same
trouble.
bracket.
Yeah.
I've never heard of some of those.
Yes, you have.
Oh,
heard of
it's
all
gonna
of
be
them.
Me by NSYNC. That's a good one.
Look at
Boom
this.
Boom Pow
Hey,
by the Black Eyed
Slender.
Peas.
I write sins, not tragedies on there.
Yes! That's going all the way to the end.
Yeah, now here's a question: Smooth Criminal by Alien Ant Farm. Since it's a cover of a really big Michael Jackson hit, should it?
Yeah, but
be-
it's better than Michael Jackson's version of the song.
Damn.
I don't know about better. I know that Annie is still okay though. We've checked on her so many times.
Yeah,
Look
but
at
she
this.
got
She's
hit
never
by, she
replied.
got struck by a
You
smooth
can
criminal.
you can ask her, but she'll never
By the
tell
way,
you.
this is an underdog right here. Handlebars by Flowbots.
Never heard it.
Dude, that's fucking a great song.
Oh God, James
Oh,
Blunt is
you're
on here.
beautiful.
no
That's going to
good.
be a low
Get
seed.
that
Hopefully.
off. Get that
many
right out of
different-
there.
Songs named Heaven do you have on this list?
One.
That's the second one that I've seen, I believe.
What was the first one?
Milkshake.
Didn't you have one up there? Yeah.
Oh, by Lust Lonely Boys. That was
He's
for Soul
refining
Assassin.
though.
That's
He's
actually a good
refining.
song. Lost Lonely
I don't
Boys.
know either of them.
Yes, you do. If you've ever been in a club in the early 2000s, you've heard Heaven.
You
I
know,
got
Brahma
married
never
at the
went to the
age of
club in the early
21.
2000s.
I did not go to the club.
Okay,
I
that's
had a
fair.
kid by the end of my 21st year.
Oh, Mad, you got Eric's over here. I
So,
love
look-
almost all of Mad's songs.
Right? Maria. I mean, come on, man.
Here,
There's an
I
awful
can
lot
ride
of
my
pop on
bike with
here.
no handlebars. No handlebars.
Fuck yeah, bro.
I like that song.
That song's awesome, right?
It's good.
Feel Good Inc. by Gorillaz. I didn't even go with Clint
Not
Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah. But Feel Good Inc. is just as known. Oh, are you kidding?
Ooh, Seven Nation Army is
Yeah.
like for just such a simple song,
Here-
it works.
This
This
one's going to be hard
gonna
to
be
beat,
hard to vote on.
right? Oh, I do have Clint Eastwood. Never mind.
a lot
Sorry.
of good
let me
shit.
look at
Gorillas
this.
twice.
I forgot there was a couple I need to remove because I was like, man, which one do I use? But yeah, Last
Yeah.
Resort is going to be hard to beat.
In the end,
I
with
think
Linkin
you've got
Park,
two,
is
You've
uh,
got
Look at
two
this.
Nickelbacks.
Yeah.
You've got two Nickelbacks.
Do I have two Nickelbacks?
Yeah. You've got Photograph further up. Yeah.
was that before he
Wait,
replaced
is-
Avril with Avril 2.0?
You know, Last Resort is not my favorite Papa Roach song, though.
No, I get that.
I like
Now-
Getting Away with Murder.
Now you have Broken featuring Amy Lee. Do you also have?
He's got Evanescence right at
Do
the
you have
top.
Evanescence
It's
as
like
well?
the
He's
second
got
song
two
on
of
the
it.
list.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Wake Me Up. Or wait, did I do that one or
I think it's
Mine Mortal?
legit to have the both of them on there.
Well,
The
it
Middle by
happened in my
Jimmy Eat
bracket,
World.
too,
I
because
love that song.
Right, the middle's
unironically.
great, and
we
this
had
one,
Mad
this one's
Season,
personal
which
favorite.
had members from other bands
Yeah.
that are also on the list.
Yeah, Bring Me to
Now,
Life.
look at how that's such. Look at this. It is diversified. It is music from different genres that people
Yep.
like. They're known quantities. This is an excellent build, Mad. Excellent
Yeah.
build.
Look at this. My Chemical Romance, Welcome to the Black Parade, Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake. Beautiful. I mean, look at it's Skater Boy. There's just so much here.
You don't get to run away. We're just Brahma's being. It's
Where'd he go?
he's
No, you're
being
gonna sit here
goofy.
for this.
Oh, this is why
There's
we're.
Exactly.
diversified genres when mine is literally called a rock bracket.
I understand. I'm just playing with it.
Oh, is all.
By the way,
All-Star
I will
99?
make it up for you by shilling for you to get money Sunday night for 3.5 to 4 hours.
Yeah. Well,
We, by
did
the way,
good
we
numbers
hit-
from last week.
yeah, we hit the-
1700.
I think that Virginia one hit that algo, man.
How many?
We're gonna.
My
talk
power
after the
went out
show
that
about
night.
What you need to do.
Didn't I? Because I left because of the storm. Power ended
Yeah.
up going out.
Did it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I need one more song because I'm at 63 because I had to remove that doubling up. So
Well, pick an
I'll have
Avril
to look.
Lavigne song since I made the
I
joke
have
about it.
her on there with
Do you have
Skater Boy.
Skater Boy? Okay.
Do
You
Corn
got
song.
any Our Lady Peace on there?
He did
Corn
have, I
or Limp Bizkit.
No, Limp Bizkit peaked before the 2000s.
You
They're-
can still put it in
They
there.
were like 99.
Or do Aaron Lewis.
Bring up your
Stained.
list again. Bring up your list again.
All right, hang on.
Oh, you know which one you got to do? Do you have the Nelly? Was it Nelly and Tim
I already have a
McGraw?
Nelly on there.
What about who was he? Is he the one who did the song with Tim McGraw? All in
yes,
my
he
head.
did.
All in my
Yeah,
head.
I didn't put that one in there for Nelly.
Okay. Well, I always thought that way you'd get a slightly country but still pop song.
What? Do I not have any country on there?
I didn't see country.
I don't think I have any country on there.
Bigot.
You could put Toby Keith's "Put a Boot in Their Ass."
Oh, I guess I could put that one. I don't know any.
I
country
know.
ones.
I know. Slender would like that one.
I do. I have a Toby Keith bias. I will admit it.
Our Lady Peace was the 90s, Eclay.
Hey There, Delilah's even there. Good job.
Yeah, 1,000 miles. Yeah.
Oh, Jet.
my way
I've got that
downtown.
album. That's a good album.
Bad Day that's used in so many fucking commercials.
Certainly is.
Are you gonna be my girl?
Yeah, that's a good track.
Oh,
This is a story of a girl. Yeah.
do you have any? What you could put Hey Ya on there.
This is a personal favorite here.
Hey, yeah, it's on there.
Is it? Was it in there? Did I miss it?
Yeah, it's right here.
Down.
Oh yeah. Okay. It was down further. Even has Kelly Clarkson, Mr. Brightside, as representing the
Clarkson.
Killers.
Oh, this one somebody said was from 1999.
Yes, that one was from 1999
Okay, I'll remove that one.
because it came out with Mystery Men.
Oh, you know what I can do? Check this out. Suggestions. All right, let's see here.
Oh, Waiting on the World to Change by John. Oh, or Your Body is a Wonderland. Either one of those.
I already had that one on there.
Wonderland's on there already.
Was it on there? Okay.
Yeah. The anthem's not on there.
That's true. You don't have Good Charlotte. You have Weezer.
I already have 50 Cent on there.
Yeah, because you have In the Club, and that's definitely
Yeah.
50 cents, like one to pick.
Is this was Rep God from the 2000 to 2010 or after 2010?
Oh, did you have any Rihanna in there? You could put one of her like super hits.
It sounds so gross the way Chad got excited about Rihanna.
Her music was popular. Why do you hate and pretend? Like Matt said, if
It
you were
doesn't
in
mean
the
it's
club,
good because it's
if you were
popular.
in the club in the 2000s,
absolutely-
Rihanna's jams were.
Don't listen
There.
to things outside of rock. I do
Matt,
not
am I
like
wrong
pop
about that?
Songs,
You're not
hip-hop.
wrong.
Why
I do
would
not
Why
like
would I be in the club though?
Oh, here we go. Easy. Coldplay. I can add that one.
No, you've already got Coldplay.
Oh,
You
damn
had
it.
Yellow. You had Yellow.
Oh, that's right.
You don't have clocks though. I like clocks better than yellow, but that's just.
I like Yellow.
Coldplay suck.
You suck.
See, I would do this one, but it's the 2005 remaster, so I don't think that counts.
What about Scotty doesn't know?
By Lustra, that's a
No,
good
no,
one.
this is a legitimate bracket, Brahma. Not one of your fucking by the hip of, you know what I mean?
When
needs more
did
rock.
Lady Gaga come out
need more
before?
rock.
Yeah, she would be super like.
Fall Out Boy. Here we go. Perfect. This is one.
Oh, there you. By the way, I saw them in Sex Drive. Funny. I
Oh,
agree.
did you like that movie? It
I
was
did
good,
the
wasn't it?
homework. I did the homework. Yeah, The only problem is the only version I could find online was the super unrated, so it just had random like nudity just walking around, which was funny.
There really wasn't much in the theatrical release. I don't
Yeah,
remember
they-
if there was any.
Oh, by the way, so we're playing a game called No Rest for the Wicked. The other day, I text Brahma. I was like, "Yo, I'm about to play Cage the Elephant. You want to play?" Well, he's like, "What the fuck are you talking about? I don't have that game."
I had no
Ain't
idea
no
what he was
rest
talking
for
about.
the wicked.
Yeah.
Money don't grow on trees.
Oh wait, is this 2000s with arms wide open?
I don't know. I hate that song.
All right. Well, here we go.
Like, I love Creed, but I hate that song.
Did
Go
Creed
to-
survive to the 2000s?
Oh,
1999. Damn it!
Mad, you could do Before He Cheats by Carrie Underwood if you wanted a country
I already have a
song.
Carrie. Oh, do I have a Carrie Underwood?
No, you
on
have
there? I don't
Kelly
think I do.
Clarkson.
What's the difference? American Idiot, but do I have that one on there? It'll tell me if I do. Nope, I didn't. So where am I at? 60. I'm at 64 now. Okay, so let me just go through real quick.
Why
See if
are
I
we
have any.
spending as much time reviewing what Mad's bracket will
Because
be?
the
as
people
we
are
did
enjoying
doing the
this.
brackets?
Because people are enjoying this.
Because we hang out with our chat and they're enjoying it, we're enjoying it. This is just what we do. Remember, we are not monetized. We're not hiring people to take down other channels because we're worried about drama.
And I did
We
already have a
would
Green
if we
Day on
had
there.
the money to do so, though.
I mean, I would 100% have a lawyer.
I would
on
become
call.
drunk on my own power, turn into a total asshole, just be horrible to everybody, and you'd all hate me.
If we ended up getting money, it would be like the fucking Social Network, where Slender
Oh.
would turn into like,
Shit.
what's his name? Why am I blanking on it? The Zuckerberg, and I'd be the Andrew Garfield character coming in and be like, "What happened to you, man? What are you doing?" And Slender would just be like, "You're fired. We don't need you anymore." Not really. We wouldn't do that.
No.
Oh, damn it. I think I already have it on there.
Copied Kitty. I could see that.
Wait, do I?
That's fucked up. Thought I was a nice person.
Okay, yeah. I think that got me all of it.
You can be
Yeah, that's-
angry and nice.
That's
Let me make sure I don't have a Dre on there already.
A what? A Dre?
Dr. Dre. Yeah, 2001, that album fucking was phenomenal.
Oh yeah. I
hit
mean,
after fucking hit after fucking hit.
I am surprised you didn't have. Did you have an Eminem?
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I do. I have Lose Yourself.
In the
Oh,
music
there
Right here.
moment you own it, you better never let it go. You
Yeah,
only
Mom's
get one
Spaghetti.
shot tonight, it's your chance to blow. This opportunity comes.
All right,
once in a
cool. So this bracket
lifetime.
is done then. I have all the songs.
Was
Now,
Oops I Did
Sedum.
It Again 2000?
Huh?
You had Britney Oops I Did It Again. That was like, yeah, 'cause I think you're right. I think that's 2000.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I checked that one.
Yeah, now you got to
Yeah.
seed them.
I don't.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
what
I can-
AI's for.
Yeah, I can plop it in and plop it in and just be like, see, like give it a 1 to 64 ranking by
Yeah.
popularity. And that's good enough for government work to do the one, the seed.
This is gonna be a tough bracket.
It is. There's gonna be some tough matchups. If not in the first round, by the second round, once you've even thinned that out even a little more, there's gonna be some debate and discussion. I would hope that it prompts more votes from our chat.
I sent you the link to it.
Nice. But we don't worry. We will still finish Promise first. We've got.
We have to. It's
We
in his
do.
contract.
Wait,
No,
I
and
doubled
we-
MCR with Famous Last Words and Black Parade. I don't think I
know
have
Black
Famous
Parade
Last
was
Words on there. Yeah. And who the fuck is MCR?
My Chemical Romance.
Oh, that makes sense.
I didn't know
He's
the.
figuring it out. I was like, okay, he's processing. He'll get there.
Sorry, I was reading Andy's thing.
I never got
Let's
to the
see,
point where
let's
I was
see.
shorthanding
Let's
My
see.
Chemical Romance.
Let's see.
I have welcome back.
Were
to,
you on Lit Dev show this week?
Nuh-uh. No, I don't think it was.
Why'd you bring that up out of nowhere like that?
I don't know. It just occurred to me for some reason.
No, welcome
Eric says,
to the.
"Please keep Black Parade. It's my favorite song."
Yeah, no, it's on. That's the only My Chemical Romance on there.
Have
mean,
you ever
that-
like sung it to your girlfriend in the graveyard while wearing black?
I gotta find that clip.
Oh,
You know what? Let me bring it up real quick. It's so good. It's kind of tough to find sometimes.
When I was a young
kid.
boy.
It comes up so quick in my search history. I can start an emo kid, and it immediately pops up like, "Oh, this is what you're looking for, my guy."
I just.
Oh,
love,
I know what you want.
We've been hanging out now for a few years, and just it's the random moments that are always the most fun for us. Like that was such a random, just pulling up the emo kid video.
Man, yeah.
Did you
Like
have
all I
Mr.
can find
Brightside
is
on
the
there?
short.
Yeah, Mr. Brightside was on there.
It
Was it?
was. Yes,
Okay.
it was. Yeah.
All right, this is only the short. There's a longer version of it somewhere. Can somebody add it for? Here, I got it. I'm back over here. Hold on. How do I turn down the volume? I know.
I'll leave you a
Okay.
phantom to lead you in the summer.
Oh boy.
Joy. Will you defeat them? Your
Oh, this is
demons
like catnip for Slender. He can't.
It's so ridiculous, but at the same time, dude, he's got heart.
Committed.
You gotta give him that.
I mean, his commitment to the bit.
When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city. One day,
It's.
Did you
And I
have-
think he's only singing the first part of the song.
You
Just
on
I'll leave
repeat.
you a phantom to lead you in the summer.
It's definitely not in order.
Join the Black Parade. He said, will you defeat them, your demons, and all the
Because I'm pretty sure the song starts with the part about going to the city.
When I was a young boy, my
Yeah.
father he took
You
me
know,
to the city. to
The
see
crossover.
Black Parade.
I said the
So-
crossover we've never asked for, but absolutely need, is the one dragon emo guy who does those videos along with this kid.
Is
would
that
be-
Tim?
On your left.
If Slender's question was for me, joke's on him. I've never had a girlfriend.
Aw.
There was one more I thought about. Matt, did you have it on there?
Copied. Yikes. Yeah,
30
copied.
Seconds to Mars, The Kill?
No.
No?
Again,
Jared Leto. Ugh.
2000
know
to
how much
2010,
everybody
you could
loves
have
Leto.
an entirely different bracket with different band without repeats. Easily.
Yes.
Because I had
90s.
zero country. Well, I don't know. Apparently, you had to go pretty deep on the B side for a
Yes,
second.
that's what
90s.
happened. You prick.
Hey, you guys want to record something after this?
Sure.
What is something?
Like a what the flick?
Yeah, I have a couple of this evening for you guys.
You have
Did you
some
know
what
that
the
there is
flicks,
a?
huh?
Did you know that there's a sequel to Robo Terminator?
What? I'm not
Interesting.
surprised, but
Shred, I found it. Hey, babe, tape your mic to your head. Put like the headband, Mike. Now I'll come. Hold on.
I guess he's just leaving.
Who, me?
Yep.
I'm right here.
Oh.
I'll go when it's time. Yeah, so there's Robo Vampire 2, Devil's Dynamite. And I have Southie with fucking Rose McGowan and fucking Donnie Wahlberg. And The Sound of Thunder.
That sounds too high quality.
wait, the Ray
Yeah,
Bradbury
flick.
one.
The which one? The Rose McGowan?
Yeah.
Rose McGowan? Yeah.
Oh, it is.
This was early career.
Or is this later?
1998.
Dan McGowan?
I was about to say post
1998.
accident surgery. No, so that's early. That's before Scream, right? Or is it right after? When
That
did
would
Scream
be
come out?
after, I believe.
If it's
Scream
on
was
my
like
what the
95, I think.
Scream wasn't 95.
What the fuck?
Wasn't it?
No.
It was 1996.
I'm not that far off.
Yeah, so. Oh, poor.
South is the most Boston movie ever.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
What
we're
is-
probably gonna
no.
go with either Robo Vampire 2, Devil's Dynamite, or A Sound of Thunder. Which, by the way, A Sound of Thunder has who's all in there?
wasn't that what's his name from the Brothers McMullen? Ed Burns.
Yeah, Ed Burns is in it. Yeah, have you seen A
Is-
Sound of Thunder?
Yes.
Okay, well, we're not doing that one.
Well,
Looks like
it's-
Robo Vampire it is.
I'm all for Robo Vampire.
A Sound of Thunder wasn't like a. It was actually a moderately budgeted movie that just got.
You're a
shot.
moderately budgeted movie.
Right? Fuck you, moderate.
It's based on a famous Ray Bradbury
You're
story.
based
That's
on a
where the
famous-
butterfly effect came from.
You're based on butterfly effect. This dick.
Wow.
Okay.
You're taking it a little personal. I'm sorry. I've seen movies that you wanted to watch.
You're not supposed to see the movies I'm supposed to be showing you.
We had other choices.
Yeah, what purpose does he serve if he's not showing us movies we haven't seen?
I
Right?
mean,
Wait,
I'm
what?
sure there's Neil Breen ones. Isn't there a new Neil Breen?
It hasn't came out yet.
Oh,
We'll know because Matt will see it in the theater.
Fuck
And
yeah,
he will
bro.
immediately be telling us all about it and requiring that we get ready
Yes.
to watch it.
Yep.
are they playing it in the theater? or are
Shredda,
you
he
going-
said strap your microphone to your forehead.
He wants you to strap on. What?
For those that don't know,
Strap what on?
Slender's got him
The-
pegged.
she has a lapel mic. She has a lapel mic. And so she attached it to, she puts a headband on, and she has a straw, like a drinking straw. She puts, so the headband is holding the straw down. She clips the lapel mic to the straw so it hangs in front of her face.
Why not just attach it to your lapel?
Because of the movement with the fabric, and this is better.
Okay.
All right. Well, we've wrapped up everything that we were gonna cover. I think. Mad, do you have shows that you want to promote coming up?
I mean, history interrupted on Tuesday.
Tuesday on Mad's new channel.
Got a bourbon and boarding tomorrow and bullpen on Sunday.
Bourbon and boarding is going to turn into the Colorado Avalanche steamrolling victory lap for the next few weeks.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Pretty
sure
much been that
70s
all
is already
season.
checked out. So
It's been like that all season, so why should it be different now?
it'll be we'll be getting to shorter and shorter shows because second round has a lot less games than the first round did, and then the third round will have even less. So
Oh, thanks, Eric, who said we had a great show. Loved hanging out with everyone. Yeah, thanks for doing that. And yeah, and then I guess after when Bourbon and Borden goes on hiatus, Brahma will actually get a day off that he's gonna probably not stay.
He won't take.
Not
I've been
streaming.
taking
and-
my
Yeah,
days
he won't
off.
take his day off.
I haven't been streaming on Monday. I haven't been streaming on Wednesday. I haven't been streaming on every other Saturday.
Oh,
I've
good.
cut back quite a bit.
We'll see. We'll see how long that
No,
lasts.
this is currently already happening.
That's why I said we'll see
how
how, long
goes
it lasts.
how goes your closet project? Have you added anything in or?
He's not come out of it
No,
yet.
until I get my truck repaired, which is going to take about 3 weeks to a month. I don't have anything big enough to go pick up a bar.
Oh, okay.
I've found a few
Facebook,
on Facebook
Marketplace.
Marketplace, but don't have anything that I can pick it up with, and I don't feel like renting a U-Haul to or a box truck to go get a bar just for the basement.
All right, 70s
It'll
aside. I know that you're obviously
Bourbon
a
and
co-host
boarding.
on Bourbon and Boarding.
And then
but-
my show on Monday is going to be talking about the movie Idiocracy.
Never heard of it.
Oh, you've never heard of Idiocracy? I'm sure you have.
No, I'm just pretending to be mad.
We're living in it.
It's like, it's got electrolytes. Shit
It's
plants
got, like,
eat.
it's,
It's got
it's,
what
it's a,
plants crave.
one of the greatest prophecy movies ever made.
What's
Very
that?
prophetic. Hey,
I
What's
think
that, babe?
Shredder is yelling at him.
all right. Stop
I don't
calling
know
us
where my
babe.
phone is.
Which one of us is babe?
I believe
Oh
that
wait, did I
would
mute
be
it in the wrong
Porter Black.
fucking? Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
I was setting up the other one. I thought I muted it here. I think I didn't say any names or anything.
No. All right. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out. Have a great weekend. And since Slender is busy in Subnautica, I'm going to go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't expect me to pre.
A Machiavelli production. The stream's now behind, but there's no need to be glum. We'll return with more jests, with humor to come. So click that damn subscribe and let the good vibes thrive. For the next grand stream, we'll surely jive.
Ascend and on, we've charted the spree with synapses sparking, hilarity you can't believe.
You've brought your joy, so now you must go. But keep the party in your heart, yo. Keep the giggles, keep the banter, keep the screams delight. Until our next stream, keep the fun in sight. In this virtual voyage where streams do end, remember with Ascend and Art, we'll always fucking ascend. Oops, we forgot about Imp, he's bound to reappear. With chaos in his wake, all we can do is persevere. Are you happy now, Imp?